Talk now because you're all gonna start messing about with cats again. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Uncaged, where we are not at all talking about wild cats at all points before the stream. Everything's fine. I totally did not forget to roll sneak attack damage at the end of last session, so I totally did not roll it during tech today. And well, he's fine. So we're just going to quickly go around and let people tell us who they're playing today, and then we're going to go into an entirely reliable and exact recap, and then we'll jump into the game.
Hi everyone! Ha 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 ha! I'm ahead of you.
With
It
Graham.
only took me like 14 episodes. My name is Graham, and I play Samander, the half-elf cleric of Amonthor. They are a baby, sweet boy, lovable sugar plum that likes fire maybe a little bit too much.
So many lies in 2 sentences.
They've got new armor.
That is true. I'm very proud of you. Swapper.
Hi, I'm Swapper. I'm playing Kai today, who also has new armor, but qualms about using wolves for some reason.
So weird. Like, it's not 100%. It's not 100% confirmed. Sam has PTSD.
Guess we'll have to find out, Ben, eh?
There you go.
Oh, it's confirmed.
Lady Dame.
Hi, it's me. I'm Lady Dame. I play Pris, and Pris has a new pet who is wonderful and perfect named Calligraphy, who's a cute little moth, who I believe, because it's dark, is now sitting beautifully in her hair as a hair decoration. But
Indeed, you're in a covered warehouse.
Which is definitely not at all terrifying given what's about to happen. It's okay, Calligraphy. We're going to be okay.
Wild.
Oh yes, hello, I am Wild Outlaw Engineer, and I am playing Welby, the halfling warlock who is not at all close to dying and bleeding out while no one can see him. Not at all.
Nope, perfectly fine. My name is Anique, I'm playing absolutely everybody else. Wild, would you like to give the most perfect, in-character Welby recap today?
Yes, sure. So the gang started out in the library, where they found several awesome and amazing books, mostly retaining towards the courts of the Fae. They devised a plan to make friends with the Archfey to try and get them to help with the problem with Blue Tongue. And then they made their way over to the bar, the vampire bar, which I don't know if it had vampires or not, but it definitely had bunch of people sleeping in it. And they had a bunch of cool clouds, and you could watch their dreams and whatnot. And we had to find something that was stolen? Sure, something like that. Whatever it is. We were looking around. I found nothing. Looked in all the people's dreams. It was all cool. Then we all decided, hey, let's go to the warehouse. That's where things are probably at. And we all went in, and Welby, being the awesome person they are, decided to check a crate. And next thing they know, pain, just pain in the side of their back. And yeah, now they're invisible. They teleported behind Sam. And yeah, perhaps there's a killer or not. We'll see.
Nothing is proven yet. Although the fact that I'm about to ask you all to roll initiative is probably a good hint.
I'd love to.
Why?
I sure hope Welby wasn't planning on getting hit tonight.
I'm scared of all my days. All my days are terrifying. I'm scared of all my days.
Well,
Okay.
I'm invisible until
I'm
my next
I'm
turn,
hearing a
so-
lot of excited mutterings. Anyone over 20?
Hold on, let me roll.
2.
22 for Chris. Nice.
Yeah. I
Goodness.
didn't need it. Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, where'd it go?
Wild cat. What did you get?
They got.
I see nothing but whiskers.
Where's my initiative?
Good question.
Oh,
Anyone
15.
20 to 15 then? Oh, 15.
15.
17.
Sam.
3.
Oh god. That's I mean, at least you didn't roll it on an attack roll, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take it. With my +0 dex mod, I didn't think I was gonna get very high on the initiative.
No, that's fair. So before we get into the actual initiative, I believe 2 things happened at once last time because someone got sneak attacked while someone was casting Dispel Magic.
Was that me who was casting Dispel Magic? I believe I was.
Yeah.
I was.
Okay.
And then I had a question for Anik that was alluded to that I needed to ask again this session. Is this individual invisible? Or is this person just really sneaky?
Yes.
Yes to both?
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking greater invisibility? Lesser invisibility? What are we talking? Never mind. I'll find out when the Dispel Magic goes off.
Chris, where were you aiming this Dispel Magic?
Oh golly gee willikers. That's a
Okay,
really
so hang on. If you go to the battle map in Roll20,
Yes.
this area that I'm currently drawing an ugly purple burgundy rectangle around is the warehouse you are dealing with. Top right now.
Perfect.
Every square is 5 feet.
Oh, it's a small warehouse.
It's a small warehouse.
Okay. And Dispel Magic works.
You came in through. Hang on.
It
This
is
door.
It is choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Yes,
I
but I don't know what exactly you were planning on casting it on when you.
Right.
Because
Right.
you just said I'm casting Dispel Magic, and that was before Welby got kidney stabbed.
No,
So
if
what
I
were you
remember-
casting it on?
Well,
No.
Kai said that there was a illusion magic on the warehouse, right? Isn't that what prompted it?
No, there was an aura of illusion magic all over the warehouse, similar to the trail you were following.
So I think I would have I think I would have tried to cast it. It's not really like on the effects that was causing the illusion magic on the warehouse.
Okay. You finish casting just as you hear a strangled cry. I don't know if Welby's Misty Step makes that typical poofing sound that when you walk away. You do hear a bit of a thunk as Welby invisibly lands behind Sam. You notice some blood splatters, but you manage to complete your spell to seemingly no effect.
Cool. Great. Love that.
You are first initiative, so you can keep going.
am.
You are
Okay.
with a 22. Of course you are. Well, not of course you are. But this time you are.
Now. Welby has Misty Step. Do I see Welby?
Nope.
Nope. Welby is invisible. Cool.
I think, though, because invisibility, if you drop something, it becomes visible. So I would say that the amount of blood Welby is losing, you can at least see blood on the floor behind Sam. Because Welby is not doing well. So I'm just going to assume you're bleeding badly. You might be bleeding internally, but...
I feel like if I see the blood and I hear the cry, I think it would be I would say, Welby, where are you? What happened? I would like to hold the cure wounds for when I can cure wounds at let's do 3rd level for when I see Welby.
Okay.
Although I'd have to touch him to do that.
Yes.
Shoot. Okay. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I think that's all I. You know what? I am gonna also look at Kai and Kai. I don't know what's happening. Please, be careful, and I will cast Bardic Inspiration on Kai.
Okay.
As my bonus action. So Kai, you get a 1d8.
And what can I use that for again?
You can use it for ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Neat.
All right. So you were already in the warehouse.
Yes, I
Super
am.
helpful. Yes. Oh, perfect. Let me just count. Yep. None of you actually did anything to increase passive perception recently, right?
I don't think so.
Nope, my passive's a 14.
Passive is a 13.
I was wondering why I was rolling really bad on this d20, and it turns out it's because it's a d12.
Well,
Let me just grab a d20 for this.
I mean, we'll take it, though.
I won't complain if you keep using it.
Whatever you rolled,
Yeah,
we'll take it.
I mean,
Swapper, do I hit you with a 21?
Yes, you do.
And you have not had a turn yet, so this is an assassinate.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see them when they do this?
You can
As Kai
roll
is standing 5 feet from me?
You
I
can
can
roll-
I can see them if they are invisible because I have detect magic still going. If that's how
you
it works.
feel you feel the illusory magic still around, but it's still not quite right. I'll let Sam and Kai make perception checks to see if you can see anything.
Ooh,
Because shit's weird here.
I'm good at those.
Some
Just
Fey
done.
bullshittery.
Why do you always assume it's Fae?
I don't know, 18?
It's not Fey. Anik.
It's not. It is not Fae.
Okay.
This time. This
This
time.
time.
I will
This time.
qualify. It is not Fae. this time.
Okay, that is a 19
Okay.
for my
Wait a
perception.
moment, do I have advantages?
It's not based on smell, I can tell you that.
Okay, no. I know some shit I'm not quite sure which I have.
So what did you get without the advantage?
18.
18. So Sam, you see sort of like a little foot before it dodges back behind a crate. Kai, you take 10 regular damage. And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Is that regular? Okay, so that's halved.
I mean, it's against poison if it makes any difference for your saves.
I feel like it should, but it actually doesn't.
You're not a
That's-
monk, dude. You're
that's
just a druid.
terrible. That's a 4.
A 4. Oh, that is badly failed. So let me just shower you in poison damage.
Oh, neat. That's
Oh, let's literally shower you in poison damage. That is 10, 15, 16, 16, 19, 24 points of poison damage.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I'm not going for the second attack. I want to run away. That seems smarter. Kai, it's your turn. You hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet.
Okay, fuck you. Do I know where they're off to?
Up and around those crates on the low end of the map.
Okay. Let's see what I can do. I'm gonna move first to see if I can get around there. So which crates? These ones here? Yeah, I would like to. These
Yeah,
ones here?
pretty much those ones.
Okay. Can I move kind of over here to see if I can get a bead on her?
Sure. You're so lucky you already used my sneak attack. Roll another perception check.
Okay. I think I'm going to use an advantage.
Probably smart. I don't
What's
have
the first
anything. I'm just rolling today.
Oh, come on, 18 and 18. So that's a
That is a well-spent advantage.
24.
You see two little feet scampering up and over these crates.
Little feet as in child?
Unless it's
Or a halfling.
more halfling or gnomish. Like they're a little furry to be child.
Oh, good.
I don't like that.
It's also where the illusory magic pink's strongest, by the way.
I'm going to cast Entangle on the area over there. Dropping my detect magic, unfortunately. So that's a strength saving throw, please.
Yeah. Fine. 2.
2. Wow, I did not bank on that one too, actually. Okay. I believe you are
I mean,
restrained.
me and my amazing +0 rolled a 2, so yes, it works.
Things I did not think would actually work. That's it. That's my turn. Actually, Colin's gonna shout out, "Someone's over here!" That's it.
All right. That brings us to Welby.
Great. So Welby is gonna suddenly become become visible behind Sam.
Uninvisible, yes.
Yes, uninvisible. He de-invisibled himself. And he's just gonna be like, "Ow," and cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
Okay.
And I think that's gonna be his turn for now.
All right. Sam.
Would you say they have total cover?
Yes.
Okay.
Welby's not within reach of Pris, is he?
Not unless you can move and you only can hold an action.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
no.
Okay, so I lose that cure wounds.
Yes.
Oh,
Cool.
Oof.
Oh no.
Oof. Can I reach, like, climb onto the barrels to have visibility of generally where they're trying to hide behind these?
It's all a little rotten, icky, gross looking. As in, you can try, but it will involve a check, and you might fall through.
Okay.
It's the kind of contraption that can clearly hold the weight of a light halfling rogue assassin. It might not do well with someone in chainmail.
That's fair. But also, if I fall through, they're probably gonna fall through.
But they're already entangled. I mean,
Oh, yeah, they are entangled. Ah, heck. Okay. So, I am going to... I don't need to see them for this. I raise my hands, and as I raise my hands, these little flecks of, like, sunlight and embers lick off my fingertips and begin to coalesce between both of my hands, forming this round orb of flame. About 5 feet. I keep extending my hands, and then I huck it like a basketball at half court when the buzzer goes off. And the orb flies through the air and lands in the center of that entangle. It is a flaming orb, and everything within 5 feet of it needs to make a dex save as it hovers there. And I think if this map's correct, it would literally be able to do damage since I'm throwing it in the center, anything along this wall.
I was gonna say, how large is it?
It's a 5 foot, so it is a 5 foot diameter sphere of fire. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. I
And
think.
then as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I can move the sphere up to 30 feet. And if I ram the sphere into a creature, the creature must make a saving throw.
Okay.
So
Let me first roll the dexterity because I have
Okay.
disadvantage because of the entangle.
Yeah.
That's a 16 and a 14 plus 6 is dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll save.
Okay.
That will save. So that is... half. Okay, half.
I don't add no evasion.
You have no evasion?
No, I do have evasion,
Oh,
so
well then you take no damage.
no, so don't roll once more.
Oh, okay. Well, bonus
To
action.
be fair though, I'm not getting this lucky every time because I'm always rolling with disadvantage. I just
That's fair.
it's gonna get fucked up real soon.
Yeah. So bonus action, I'm gonna start spamming this thing like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth for its 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. It's just rolling
got
around.
nothing.
Just chilling.
Yeah. It's just rolling around. I got nothing.
Alright. Back to Press.
Okay. Sorry. So we still can't see this person? Is that correct?
This is correct.
Okay. Cool.
Well, you see some feet moving through plants.
I see feet moving through plants.
Considering she just successfully dodged a orb of fire and flame and potentially death.
Okay. If I see the feet moving through plants, I would like to try and cast Witch Bolt on this person.
Mm-hmm.
If I may, we're gonna just do first level for the moment,
Okay.
because I'm upset about what's happening.
I think you're right to be upset about what's happening if we're going to be perfectly honest.
Okay, how does a 19 sound?
That would hit me, yes.
Fantastic. That's only like 5 points of damage, but that's fine. That's up now.
Yep.
And then I would like to give Sam a little encouragement because I believe in Sam.
Oh.
and I hope that he does well. And I know that he's going to take care of everything because he's stronger than he's super strong. So there's a D8 in Bardic Inspiration.
You're super strong, mister.
You're so strong.
Jeepers, mister. All right, any movement?
I think I will stay where I am. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. You hear some angry muttering, and then you hear a bit of a poof, and suddenly the entire area is covered in sort of a foggy smoke. Say about a 20-foot sphere radius is heavily obscured. So you lose sight of the feet as well. Bonus action. Yep. Hi.
Do they end
Turn.
their turn? Oh, sorry. Do they end their turn within 5 feet of the flaming sphere?
It was all along the wall, right?
Yeah. So anything in that. Let me highlight it. So anything along that area.
What's my movement speed?
I think it's 5 feet everywhere.
It's just everywhere.
Anywhere in that smoke.
Well, no, the smoke is 20, so
Oh, yeah. So only 5 feet.
yeah. I don't think I did.
Okay. So they are no longer entangled. We can assume.
Yeah, I had to make a check, but I made it.
Okay.
You do need to use an action for that.
It did, but the smoke
Okay.
bomb, which is not a spell, but a smoke bomb,
Oh,
is
I
bonus
see.
action.
Never had to try. Is it my turn?
It's almost like assassins are completely obnoxious, but yes, it is your turn.
Speaking of completely obnoxious, Kai raises their hand, and there's this faint breeze, and it carries the howling of wolves and the smell of it. But then they stop, and there's a quick glance to Sam. The hand goes down again, and instead makes this rising motion, and from the ground forth burst 8 constrictor snakes, which have blind sight, so fuck your smoke screen. Sam, can you please cut the ball of death? Or I think the snakes haven't got a handle on this one.
Yep. I can do that. Yep. Oh, that's a lot of
Perfect.
blood.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get this fucker. Alright, and I'm not quite sure if they get their own initiative.
I think your summoned creatures... I think we said earlier we just let them go on your initiative, because otherwise shit gets messy. So read it with your wolves.
Okay, then let's do it like that.
Let's stick with it.
So, I assume with their blind sight they can find the target?
How long is the range on their blind sight?
10 feet. Though I will... there are 8 of them. I
So
believe they can communicate.
where did you summon them?
I summoned them over here, but that's not what I wanted to do. Over here. And I'm gonna let them kind of scatter throughout unless they find her. I don't know why I keep saying her. Unless they find
Because
the assassin.
I already said her, she, and...
Oh!
So you're
Oh.
sure.
Me brain's doing the right thing!
Look at you knowing things! I'm so proud of you!
Thank you.
One of your snake senses something incredibly suspicious right around here.
Okay. They all have at least 30 feet of movement, so they should all be able to
Fucking likewise. Come to my party.
get over there. I just want to get 8 snakes in.
Oof. Phrasing.
Yeah. I mean, I do actually want to get them in, like with their fangs
Mm-hmm.
into somebody's throat.
Mm-hmm.
Us and
Hopefully
this
sexy,
villain
it's
have
just a lot
history.
Please take disadvantage on your next attack roll for me.
Lucky for me, I wasn't planning on attacking.
I'm going to
No,
roll now.
Just whatever the next one is. It's.
So
Please
the
do.
first attack is... Oh no, that's a miss. That's a 4. Oh, that's a natural 20. How nice. So for 24, I believe that hits.
It does.
Okay, so first of all, the target takes some amount of damage.
Ooh, mysterious.
9 points of bludgeoning damage as the snake wraps around them. They
Bloodshed
are
damage.
grappled. No, the snake
Oh,
crushes them.
strangled. I thought you were like punching me.
No. Which means the next 6 snakes have advantage to their attack rolls.
Okay.
That's a 19.
Hit.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll them all now and do the damage later. If
Okay.
that's okay. Second one is a 17.
Hit.
Okay. Third one is no. Fourth one is also a no. And fifth one is a 23.
That will hit.
Okay. 5, 6, last one. For a 19.
Hit.
Okay, so 4 hit? 3?
Yes.
Okay.
4. So I counted 4, but
Okay.
if you want to make it 3, I won't stop you.
No. I'm gonna do this one in roll 20. I don't actually have this many dice out right now.
Wait, what?
Oh, don't act so surprised.
I'm not surprised. I'm horrified.
Don't act so horrified.
But dice.
That's 26 points of, I am a dirty liar. The rest of them are biting.
I will wait.
21 points of piercing damage.
21 points of hissing damage.
Snakes.
Snack.
Yep.
All right.
That was my turn.
Cool. I'm bitten. Well,
And grappled.
and grappled. Wait, as in an actual grapple check? How does grapple work in D&D?
I think for the snakes, it's an automatic grapple if they hit,
Right.
whereas the person that's being grappled on their turn can choose to make acrobatics or athletics contested by the creature to escape.
Wait, it's that easy? There's no
Yeah.
chart?
Nope, that's 100% the rules as written. Is the defender, when you try to escape, is either acrobatics or athletics, and you get to choose, whereas the person that's grappling always has to use athletics.
This is ridiculous. I have 2 A4 charts for grappling and Pathfinder. You cannot tell me it is this easy in D&D.
It is this easy in D&D.
Right, let me just sit with that knowledge
yeah.
for a second
Oh, yeah.
while
It's
Wild
that
does
easy.
their turn.
So we still can't see the person.
You see some snakes attached to something invisible.
Good enough. All right, so
You can aim for snakes. Just
I'll
take
aim-
the snakes down with you.
I'll aim for the snakes, and I am going to cast Calm Emotions, which doesn't actually target anything. It's just all humanoid creatures within a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Do a Charisma 15 save.
Do I get advantage because you're actively trying to murder me?
What?
Is there a bonus if you're currently fighting your target?
No. But if they are attacked or harmed by a spell, or see if any of their friends harmed, then the spell ends.
Homo! Hang on. There's a dog messing with my dice and it's rude. Momo, ga weg. Here. let's hope my bonus can save me. Yeah, 16?
Damn, you made it.
That was a close one. That was not a good roll.
Indeed. There's not much else I can do, so I guess I'll
I'm assuming, by the way, that Welby, I should say, speaks Halfling. In which case, you can actually understand the string of curses coming from this person,
Oh, really?
which seem to be mainly featured on snakes, curses, invisibility, and jobs she never should have taken.
Interesting. Is that my turn?
Okay. Sam, your shining moment.
Why did they throw a smoke bomb if they're invisible? Is my question.
So you couldn't see their feet as they ran away. Their feet are visible.
Oh,
But
wonderful.
you currently cannot see them, the feet I mean, because they're behind this thing here. But it's waving the snakes attached to its arms around because it's being bitten.
Well, I have 30 feet of movement speed. If I got within 5 feet of this individual, could I see their feet?
I mean, if you angle it right, yes.
Then that's what I do, and I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Okay. That's a will save, right?
That is a Wisdom saving throw. They need to beat a good old whopping 15.
Come on, Linderbeck.
Come on,
do
1.
This.
Come on, 1. Do I see a 1 on the board?
You see a 19 on the die.
Well, you know...
My precious.
Oh, my heart.
To be fair, well, it is the Loki die. Loki is an asshole, so
that's
that fits.
It's because it didn't want all those snakes to have automatic crits on their turn. That's why.
That seems fine.
Okay.
You know, that's a lot of crits.
That is a lot of crits. I don't think... let's see, do I have any more spells?
I don't know, do you?
Oh, nope. I'm out of level 2 spots.
We know you don't have any more third levels because you did a lot of sending again.
Yep, and no second level spells either. So, down to first level. So, yeah. So, I'm just going to take post by that back door then. And stand there preventing... Yeah, to prevent them from getting out.
Point of order. Since you moved in that direction to see their feet, you would notice there are stairs leading down here. So it's either going left to the stairs or right to the door.
Oh, hey, Kai. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Great.
Okay, I go to block the basement.
Okay. Chris. Your friends are doing really well. Welby is still bleeding. Fairly heavily. It's a good thing bleeding isn't a condition in this game.
Does it seem like that this person, like that whatever that this person seems to be trapped and held and like contained?
It seems to be covered in snakes.
Perfect. I will.
You did hear the hold person being cast, and probably sure Sam just went, well, guess not.
God couldn't do it. Not today.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Amontur went, you fight your own battles.
Then we will drop the Witch Bolt and cast Cure Wounds. Actually, just because if I cast another spell, then Witch Bolt ends. And I will cast, run over to Welby, my sweet friend Welby, and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
I knew I should have shot him with a crossbow bolt before I came back to your turn.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, yep, at 3rd level. And there goes the last one. So that would be... Oh, hi. Oh, okay, that's not terrible. That's 14 points of healing for Welby.
All right, Welby looking a little less near death.
Feeling much better.
Hey! So do I have to roll 6 escape artist checks to get out of the snakes?
No, I believe you can only be grappled by one creature. I mean, I suppose you could be grappled by multiple snakes, but I just used one.
That's fair.
I didn't want to overdo it,
And that's an action.
I believe so.
Poor Neek.
No, I'm considering, because I think that crossbow bolt that was meant for Welby's gonna go for Sam instead.
You have
Fuck you,
disadvantage.
snakes, they can hold on to me.
He can make that attack with disadvantage.
She, and yes.
She
Yes.
does, because she's restrained.
Oh, right. Well, then I guess I'm not going to waste my flares today.
She has a 21 with disadvantage.
Yep, that'll do it.
Nice.
I'll roll that con save now, because I bet it's poisoned.
How
Sam,
did you
what's
guess
your
it's
armor?
poisoned?
Sam, what's your armor class?
An 18.
Because he got chainmail now.
I see this, right?
Yeah.
Well,
She
actually,
is still invisible.
Yes, but the crossbow bolt isn't.
no, but you're at that basement stairs behind the giant pile of shit in the middle.
It's okay if I don't see it. I'm just
I don't
trying
think
to
you
make
do.
sure.
I think there's a giant pile of shit blocking your view. You might hear a thunk, but you don't know what it's
Okay.
hitting.
Well, never mind. I was gonna
Right.
try, but I guess I can't see it, so it's fine.
That's a
9 regular.
That's a 21 Constitution save.
I mean, it's a good thing you made that. But
It
then
was
you
a
take
nat
half
20
damage.
plus my 1.
All right, you take half damage.
Okay.
Because we didn't house rule net 20s on saves.
And what was the piercing damage?
At 9.
Okay.
Alright, this one roll a 1 again. This one's out. I'm exchanging you. The head 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 27 halved,
13.
and we round down to 13. Poison damage.
All right. Sam looks bloodied.
Figured. She continues swearing in Halfling, which I don't think is a language Sam understands.
Nope. Oh wait, no, I do understand it.
Well, same as I described to Welby earlier. A lot of shouldn't have taken this job. Not worth the trouble. Then again, didn't have much choice. Fucking snakes! Why is it snakes?
Could be wolves.
Could have been wolves, but no, snakes.
Someone had to have PTSD.
If only someone hadn't mauled a tree that I was just hanging out in after asking me to stay the night with them.
You know.
I mean, you knew you were going into the woods with a feral werewolf. I'm victim blaming here, but still you knew.
Don't gaslight me. I was there.
You went into the woods with a feral werewolf.
I went into the woods with my friend Kai.
Same fucking thing.
I don't think that's
I
how
didn't know they were
divine
a
works.
feral werewolf, because if they were a feral werewolf, I don't think they could cast spells.
I mean,
No,
feral
that is
a
entirely
broad...
fair. Werewolves can't cast spells.
Yeah.
That's your opinion on
Look,
that one.
And just stop werewolf shaming and let the werewolf have a turn.
Oh,
Come
this
on,
werewolf
Kai,
is
what are you
murderous
doing?
now.
Go on, werewolf. Do your thing.
So, Kai was about to look to Sam to say, hey, should we probably stop the murdering, because this is just a bit, and then had the perfect view of the bolt just going in there.
Yep.
And they are now turning back to the assassin, who is now getting murdered.
I'm sure you can solve this mystery without her. It'll be fine.
Yes, it's fine. So... Oh, this one is interesting. Their teeth become even sharper and their nails grow out and drip with acid as they just begin to jump on this person and maul them. Are they still invisible?
Yes.
Okay, so I get disadvantage. but that's
Yes.
cancelled because...
Straight roll.
Yeah, good. That is a 19
That will hit.
for 2d10 points of damage. That is a 9 points of acid damage. Afterwards, how bad is everybody looking?
Sam has a crossbow bolt stuck in the right side of his chest.
Not the worst side to have a crossbow bolt stuck, but still.
Exactly.
Still hurt, but
Chris is fine.
feeling better.
Okay, everybody's gonna survive another round.
That's a stretch.
Give me a second.
I'll say mechanically I am bloodied after one hit.
Oh, fine.
It's that poison that really gets you, you know. I mean, I can't.
And I saved,
I haven't
too.
been assassinating any of you. I haven't been sneak attacking any of you, mainly because I didn't get advantage.
Didn't you
of anything
assassinate
because
me?
of the snakes. I just a little bit.
Yeah,
Small assassination. Well,
you
anyway.
know, when
I
all
also-
of our characters die in this fight and we get to remake our characters for the final few episodes, we're all gonna play assassin rogues. So we do this to every character in ECAT.
Anyway,
I would be so excited.
hello, can I? Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
So, as they are growling, of course, and the growls just get deeper and deeper until it's this feral, dark growl, and from within them, this weird aura begins to emit, and everybody gets 12 temporary hit points, I believe. As I use my bear spirit, which, you know, hasn't been getting a lot of coverage recently.
Uh-huh.
And also, everybody has advantage to strength saving throws and strength checks. I don't know why you would need, but, you know, it's nice to have. Speaking of nice to have, snakes.
Yes.
The snakes can see through the invisibility?
Nope. But they can feel it.
Uh,
Like they're attached to them.
even with blindside?
Well, they don't see it. They feel it, right?
Let me see how blindside works. So many weird things you have to look up as a druid.
Try using an NPC that has the most fucked up version of invisibility you've ever seen.
No. Let me look. Blind sight, not blind
So,
sense.
Per rulings, blind sight, you would be able to detect invisible, as it's a special sense. It's the same as if it was tremor sense or true sight.
Yeah, but like detect invisible things as in know where they are, or as in you can literally see them and tell what hair color they have?
As in, if they walk by them, they will sense them.
Yeah, fair enough. I think we're talking about the same thing.
Can
Like,
perceive
you
its
could-
surroundings
you could-
without relying
You
on
can give a
sight.
description of this creature by the time the snakes are done, but they know where it is and can attack it.
Fair enough. So, all of that, because if it's still grappled and I'm not hampered by the invisibility, that's 8 advantage snakes, which, you know, I like. So that's a hit for the grappling one, for 6 points of bludgeoning damage. So 7 snakes. Can somebody please count how many hit? Because I cannot juggle this many numbers.
You already did the damage for this one, though, so
14. Yes, I only have 7 snakes left to go.
okay.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
14 doesn't hit. I believe a
Nope.
22 does hit. So 1
It does.
hit. We're down to
4 snakes.
4 snakes. Thank you. 15 doesn't hit. I believe.
Nope.
Okay. 3 snakes. That's a 23.
Hit.
2 snakes. 21.
Hit.
1 snake. 23.
Hit.
How many hit?
You already did one of the hits, so another 3.
Another 3. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 6 plus 6. So 15 points of piercing damage. Oh, one of the snakes. Oh, Jesus, one of the snakes just failed in life. That's my turn.
They're new to this, okay?
I have certain expectations.
Fair. Fair. You're allowed to be disappointed. Welby.
Right, how far are the snakes from me?
About 15, now more like 20 feet. Because you have to go around a fuck ton of stuff. About 20 feet.
That's
Ish.
fine. So I'll go, I'll walk up 15 feet, so the snakes are about 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
Or... No, I'll walk up 10 feet, so the snakes are 10 feet away from me. Okay, and then I will cast, or I will use my Fey Presence, so that anything, I can cause creatures within a 10-foot cube from me to make a wisdom saving throw, or become charmed or frightened. I'm going to choose only the creature that's being grappled by the snakes. So DC 15 wisdom, I think. Yes.
13.
Haha! So he's charmed by me. Or she is being charmed. Until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And, to suggest something is an action, right? So I can't suggest anything to her yet.
Because using Fey Presence is also an action?
Yeah, it's an action.
Yeah, alright, then you can suggest something to her next round.
Okay. Cool. That's my turn.
Do you want to finish the rest of your movement?
So I'll move to 10 feet up. I'll move another 10 feet back, so back to where I was.
I kind of figured. So,
That's me.
the creature covered in snakes has oddly enough stopped flailing after Welby soothed it.
I mean,
You don't know how Welby always does it, but somehow.
soothed as in they are just not flailing? Or, like, they are saying things and implying that they are non-hostile? I think there's a significant difference.
There's a significant difference. I mean, they're not hostile towards Welby.
Yeah, well, they shot me with a crossbow bolt, so I'm gonna hit them.
She fucking lives here and you barge in like a bunch of assholes.
The door
I
was
like-
open!
I
The
like
door
how
was
you
open.
always
It
is
wasn't
trying
even
to
locked.
kill us. Look, it's a fucking castle, stand your ground levels of bullshit.
Look,
You also
sure,
were, as
sure.
the DM urged us
Attack her.
not to get legal involved with this.
Also true.
We also told the guard we were going in.
just because somebody enters your residence,
You still can
non-hostily, might I suggest.
Secondly, it's
you
not a
can't have
residence.
the
Welby
right to
was
just
butt
shoot them.
first in some of those crates, you know. There was
Yeah.
clear theft going on.
That's no reason to shoot somebody with a
technically,
poisoned bullet.
The
Really
only
is.
theft going on was them stealing from our current employer.
I mean, maybe they took what was theirs. But by all means, you know, believe you're right. Do your thing.
yeah.
Murder this person.
Radiance of the Dawn, I need them to make me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. I don't have to see them.
19 on the die.
19 on the die. They take half 2d10 plus 6 radiant damage. Alright, that is 15 plus 6, 21. Halved is 10 radiant damage.
So this is, if you don't have to see them, it's not targeted, it's area. of
It's as an
effect.
action you can use your channel divinity and present your holy symbol to dispel any magical darkness within 30 feet. Each hostile creature that doesn't have total cover, which invisibility does not count as total cover, within 30 feet must make a Constitution saving throw or take radiant damage, or half on success.
Okay. How much was it?
It was 21 halved, so 10.
10. Alrighty. While does calm emotions stick around after one of your allies attacks the creature?
It never went into effect. Because you
Fey
passed.
presence, sorry.
No, it says they're charmed until the end of my next turn.
Okay, regardless of how many of your buddies are. Okay. Chris.
Are we... I don't feel like we need to kill them. We just need to figure out what the heck is going on and keep them from killing us. Should I do... Okay, I don't know if I want to hurt them since it seems like everything's kind of vaguely under control. Maybe if they're not attacking us anymore. You know what? I think I'll cast...
That being said, in the past 6 seconds, they already have attacked us.
Right, it's true. Okay, I think I'm going to cast Suggestion and ask and tell them to drop their weapon. I think I can do that. Oh no, I can't see them, can I?
If you move, you can see snakes covering something. If you need eye contact, that might be difficult.
It says, magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you.
I think if you move up, you can at least see where they would be. Like, you can infer from where snakes are wrapped around them, so you can like see their snake-covered outline, and they can see you. They can hear you. It depends on which language you pick if they can understand you.
It would just be common, I think. Yeah, I'll move so that I can kind of see the snake outline. Sure.
Okay. I'm assuming I get a save.
Yes, wisdom save.
6.
That is a failure.
Lovely. You hear the loud clunk as a crossbow falls to the ground.
Perfect. We're not gonna hurt you anymore. You just hurt one of us very badly. We just want to talk. I just want to talk.
You've moved up. Do you want to move back as well, or are you staying
If
where you are?
I would like to move closer to them.
Okay.
So that I
Yes,
could
I can do
perhaps,
that.
depending on how close I can get, I would like to try and pick up their weapon if they drop it, when they drop it.
You can, but that doesn't leave you a lot to get away from them again.
That's okay.
Okay. Does that finish your turn?
Yes.
You hear someone in common say, fuck it, I didn't get paid enough for this. And you hear the clattering of a short sword being thrust to the ground as well. And you see a short sword fall to the ground. Can you get the fucking snakes off me, Joe?
One of the snakes brings the short sword out of range. No, I don't think so.
Really? Really? That's how we're doing this?
So,
Alright, no, fuck you too. And then you will use my other short sword and attack one of the snakes. Because if that's how we're doing this, then that is how we are doing this.
Alright.
29 on your snake.
That does hit one of them.
Beautiful. 10, 16, 21 points of damage to your snake.
Oof, it dies.
It is decapitated and lopped to the ground. Look, I'm saying it one more time. You get your fucking snakes off and we can talk. But as long as they're on me, I don't care how many charms and shit you throw at me. I'm not doing this.
why did you steal the orb?
Because I got fucking told to. Now get your snakes off of me.
I like how you're acting indignant, like you're the one who is in the right here.
Beautiful. Second
Perhaps
attack.
stop
Taking another snake.
shooting people. If we're still in initiative, if she keeps attacking, I'm going to attack.
I mean, it's still her turn.
Okay, good.
And
wasn't
she had
quite
one
sure where
very
we are
simple
right now.
request, which was to get your snakes off.
Which would
This
wait
is
you
until
went-
simple.
Kai's
Why would I
turn.
give that up?
And you went, fuck you. So she's just gonna keep decapitating snakes. 24.
That hits.
And 20, 23, 24 points of damage.
It's dead.
Great. Oof. Is this the moment? I think this might be the most opportune moment to use my extra actions.
Oh no.
Spontaneous human combustion.
Oh dear.
No,
Damn it.
I'm looking it up. I forgot what the feat was called. The one where you get action surge. That's the one.
She
Oh,
a
good.
multi-class assassin rogue fighter?
Oh,
I mean,
hate
why
it.
the fuck wouldn't I?
That's absolutely fair.
Unique why though?
Thanks,
But
Tank.
unique why?
This character was designed to kill all of us.
I kind of, yes. This is the one I was complaining about didn't have a stat block in the module, so I got something. And then I
So
went,
I made her
You
dead.
know, I knew
Yes.
this, and I'm.
Okay. So
20
next campaign, we play with a new
23 on one of these snakes to hit.
It's G. Are you rolling with disadvantage?
Yes, I got a 17
Jesus
and a 19.
Christ!
They also have a +6 or more to their attacks.
Fair enough.
They do.
Fair enough.
10, 16, 19 points of damage. I'm saying under 20.
Did you say 90?
19, I said
Oh,
I was
okay,
saying
wait a
under
moment.
20.
Oh, that's exactly one more than the snake has.
Beautiful. That's another snake gone, and then I'll roll disadvantage on another snake, because fuck your snakes.
5 snakes.
I mean, I've just killed 3 of them.
Yes, that leaves 5.
Yes, that's fine. I have more hit points.
More
Ooh, this
snakes.
one might be tricky. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Beautiful. Oh, that's a lot of 2s. I don't like this. 6, 12, 14, 17 points of damage. Which
One
is
hit
to
point.
murder it. Yep. I was trying to be reasonable. I live here. You barged in.
You shot one of us.
Kai,
We'll
I
leave if
now-
you just tell us where the orb is.
First of all, that-
I had a very simple request to get these snakes off of me, and you told me
It's
to
not
go
as
fuck
simple.
myself.
This is a
I don't
battle,
think,
you fuckhead.
I don't think you can tell me, oh, just tell me where the orb is and everything will be fine. You're not particularly credible at this point in time.
Why would I give up the advantage of having covered in snakes when if you
Alright.
still attacking us?
I'm not who fucking dropped my weapons, dillweed.
You still have weapons.
Go fuck yourself.
Bite hair. um, I presume one of the dead snakes is the one who restrained her?
I would assume that was the first one to go, yes.
Okay, good. That doesn't hit.
Cute. Great.
That doesn't hit. No snakes. Ah! Third one hits. So that is 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and she's restrained again.
Beautiful.
3 hits. And, does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 2, 6,
I still have more hit points than most of you start with.
10 points of piercing
Yeah.
damage.
Gotcha.
That's not that hard.
Yeah, that is true.
And then Kai is going to walk over to Sam. Can I help you?
Wild, it's your turn.
Excuse
Might as
me,
well be one to do.
I still have an action and a bonus action left.
Yes, but Sam doesn't because it's not his turn. Sure, talk to each other. Just because I want this ship to not sink before the end of this campaign, I believe in you.
What's
Go be
going on?
adorable.
Isn't it my turn right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just saying, if you want to talk to Sam, then Sam
Oh.
talking back.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Is
Fair
Sam
enough.
out of turn?
Sam doesn't even need to say anything. Sam is coughing up blood.
Fair enough.
There's no words to be
No,
said.
fair enough. Coughing up blood is a free action.
As is crying.
Provided you go into the fetal position.
Fair enough. second level cure wounds for. Where's my second D8? Oh, there it is.
I feel bad for Pris and Welby. They're trying so hard to be reasonable, and then Kai goes, "You know what? Go fuck you."
14 points of damage, healing. What? That's
Like Pris and Welby are just casting spells, trying to get people to settle down, and Kai's like, "No."
Nobody expected Kai to be reasonable after this, did they?
That's fair. That is
boy, I
entirely
knew for you.
fair.
Welby. Oh, sorry, Kai. Were you done?
I still have a bonus action left.
Sure, go ahead.
But I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and persuade them to drop the invisibility.
Well, I'm
And,
pretty
like,
sure that they were attacked severely, and they might not be entirely willing to listen to you. So I'm going to let you roll for this rather than them blissfully accepting every suggestion you make.
That's fine. I have advantage because they're still charmed until the end of my turn.
That is no, you do have advantage, but they're not like between you and Pris. You were well on your way to making them non-hostile, but then Kai's turn happened, so that's not a thing.
Sure. Okay. So it's persuasion to 20, and yeah, it's 20.
A dirty 20 to ask her to drop all her weapons.
No, to drop the invisibility. It's like it's hard to
To
talk
drop
to
the
you if
invisibility.
you're invisible.
Oh, right. That's fucking hilarious, mate. If I could drop this invisibility, I would have done so years ago.
Oh my.
Yeah. Any other brilliant ideas? Good suggestions?
Is it a curse?
Ding, ding, ding.
I
Have a winner.
I can remove it.
I mean, you'd be the first, and I've been to a lot of temples.
Who put the curse on you?
No, this is where we get back into talking territory, and there's still snakes on me.
They won't bite you unless you do shit.
Oh, bullshit. One of them's strangling me.
Restraining. If you'd been,
Same
if you'd be
fucking
strangled.
difference.
Well, no, you're not dead yet.
Neither are you, and yet here we are.
Oh, I'm resilient.
Okay, can we all chill out?
Whoa, I chilled the fuck out twice
You
already, and I got
didn't.
snaked.
You really didn't.
I really did, though.
Kai, can the snake let her go?
Snakes, plural.
Snakes. And maybe move them to the door. That way we know they can't escape without going through the snakes.
Giving up an advantage here. Snakes.
I do have the crossbow.
Oh, woohoo.
Does
And a short sword.
even the playing field a little bit.
Look, you gotta feel bad for the druid for feeling so insecure he couldn't handle me without a bunch of pets.
You really don't know a lot about us, do you? Enough
I
pets.
mean,
I know you're
Ask
pretty
them to
fucking
do
funny.
it.
I know you don't. I know we are just meeting now, and this is clearly not the best first
This
impression.
is a
but
very weird definition of meeting.
yes. To be fair, we didn't expect anybody to be in here.
Right,
Or
the illusory
immediately
magic
attack
didn't
us.
give it away. I
No,
was
it-
having a nap and someone
It's
stealing my
illusion
shit.
magic, you fuckhead. It doesn't give it away. That's in the nature of the thing.
I was having a nap and someone was face down in one of my crates.
and you
There
didn't
you
even
see.
say anything, you just stabbed them?
And
Have you
continued to stab
seen
them.
where you are?
Yes, in a very
The
peaceful
warehouse
town.
district?
In generally, if I don't ask, let me rephrase. If I ask first, I'm the one who gets stabbed.
Okay, well that's fair. But also the only reason we were here is because you stole something from the Knight's Errand. Or Knight's Error? Knight's Error.
Error.
The Knight's
Night
Error.
errors. Yes, I did.
We need to find that before something bad happens.
A clarification question from the DM: are the snakes off of her by now?
The snakes are off of her by now, yes. If it has been my turn already.
I mean, I think by the time the snakes get off of her, it would be out of initiative.
Okay.
Because that was literally the only.
I will say they lazily uncoiled. But that might be the snakes. Just a
Sure.
tiny bit what Kai said to them.
I mean, all snakes are dicks. This is fine.
They are very good danger noodles. It's fine.
They are the best danger noodles.
They
Sure.
are the best. I mean, there's also the poisonous ones. They're also very good. Sorry.
I do like a good poison.
Clearly.
You might want to get some of those wounds looked at, by the way, like within the next 24 hours. Anywho, I stole
Tasteful.
everything from the night errors for Leonie, and she has a small campsite outside of town. And there you
Wow.
go. Information shared.
Do you know? Does she have it now?
The fuck do I know?
So you.
I take it from the Knight's Error to Leonie, and then I leave while they're undoing this fucking curse, and it's taking forever because it's already been weeks and I only have feet.
They're
I
not
just want to be
going.
visible
See
again.
that? So that's. How did that? May I ask how this happened? Like how?
Look,
Like
I
you-
just tried to set up turf as an entrepreneur. Let's just use that word. I think you've seen my skills.
Yeah.
And I
They're
thought
formidable.
I thought the turf I
They
chose
are.
was free and clear, and turns out to be more of a magical mafia thing. And then they blessed me with permanent invisibility, which means I'm also currently blind, which means I can only do jobs where I know the layout in advance, which severely limits my career prospects and made it very hard to hit you sometimes. But at least you were in my warehouse and I know everything in my warehouse, so that was helpful. Anywho, I agreed to steal the item in exchange for getting my curse removed, and we're working on it.
Do you know what they
Have
want
feet
with
again.
it?
I wish you would get to my eyes. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Do you know what they want with it?
Oh, I have no fucking clue. I didn't ask.
Foresight.
What makes you think they're going to follow through with their end of the bargain, and that you uncursing your feet was just to make you complacent for weeks, for them to make off with the goods?
I mean, I know they're not usually the most reliable, but I got a really good feeling with Leonie.
Can I insight check that? Like, do they actually feel that
You
way?
going
literally
to.
only have tone of voice to go on because you don't actually see this person.
Yes, but I'm a
I mean, that's
bard.
true.
So I would say
But I have
yes,
bardic inspiration.
but Sam will be rolling this at disadvantage, and Pris
Okay.
can roll it straight if
All
she
right,
wants to.
so I will roll a disadvantage. I'm using my bardic inspiration from
Okay.
that fight. 1d8, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, a 15 and a 17 on the die with a 1 for the bardic inspiration. So the 15 is a 15 plus 7, which is 22, 23 total.
I'm gonna say mine is a 17, so or an 18, so yeah. Rock on.
She seems to be openly sharing her information with you.
Okay, what can you tell us about this individual? What do they look like? Who do they work for, if you know that?
I have no idea if she works for anyone other than herself, and she looks like most night hags I've ever seen.
I'm sorry, like most what?
No idea.
Night hag.
Night hag.
You're
Okay.
looking at me like I'm stuttering. I'm in common, right? This thing is on. I'm in
No,
common.
I just wanted to make sure. I thought that's what you said, and I just wanted to make sure I was hearing that correctly.
Yeah, well, I mean, night hag, long hair, creepy nails,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
taller than anyone should be. Like,
I've
I
literally
think-
no idea what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure. Like, I need to look up to see her knees, night hag. You know?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. How much?
Yep.
DM, my dear sweet DM, how much does Chris know about night hags and how?
Oh, let's roll intelligence check.
An intelligence check? No, like history, arcana that I could do, perhaps.
You know what? Make it history.
Okay, perfect. Good, because I have expertise in that, y'all.
I'm well aware.
That's cod.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they just eat children while they live in gingerbread houses.
Ooh,
You're perfectly safe.
Lovely. How does a 22 sound?
Well, they like to eat children that they lure to their gingerbread houses.
Yep. Uh-huh.
No, night hags in fairy tales are terrifying.
Yep.
They like to not hang out in a material plane, but like bounce back and forth between the ethereal plane and the regular plane. A singular hag is formidable but not panic-inducing, but they like to make covens, and a coven means you're fucked because it's more than 3 of them, and they share spells and sights and eyes and claws, and also they have really long claws. They're innate spellcasters. They're really good against other people trying to cast magic on them. Yeah, like fairy tales usually have them as evil, but at this point in time, you've been around a lot of things that are supposedly evil, so grain of salt. But like you've never heard of a tale of a non-evil one, but they might just be misunderstood.
I mean,
Also scary.
Why are they called a night hag? Like, what's the difference? Is there a difference?
Yeah, there's different kinds of hags, depending on environment and magic abilities. So you have swamp hags, sea hags, night hags. The night hags tend to focus on sleeping and dreams and
there it is.
rare magic items. They usually have a heartstone or a soul bag. This one Chris would know with the 22 that would interest all of you as a general theme in your adventures. They can polymorph themselves quite easily, like they're shape changers.
Of course they are.
Wow,
but
almost
the
like they're
thing-
a fey creature that was behind this entire thing.
They are fiends, not fae.
What?
They are fiends, not fae.
There.
I told you it wasn't fae. Also, the thing about what a night hag makes, like the night part of the hag is
They wear heavy armor.
No, they can
Sorry.
haunt you with nightmares
Oh.
and steal your soul. You know, as you do.
Cool.
Jeez.
Awesome. Love that. So now when you say, now I know you mentioned Leonie, and in terms of, was it just Leonie, or were there more than one of,
I mean, my contact was Leonie.
right, so you're not certain how many.
I'm not. I know what you're asking.
she's by
I don't
herself.
know. I don't know if she has a coven or if she does. If the coven is here, because I know that's where your questions are going. I don't know
Yeah.
about covens.
Okay.
I just talked to Leonie.
Honestly, what the fuck are you talking about?
So okay. It sounds like if we want to get this thing back for the Knight's heirs, we have to find Leonie and talk to her. But it sounds like she's quite amenable to conversation if she was able to hire. And I'm sorry, I never caught your name.
Grace. Grace
Grace.
Love, Sellsword, but just Grace. Whoever named me Grace Love,
Yeah.
Grace.
That's a lot of I understand. I'm called Pris. Troy.
Short for.
Huh?
Short for.
Oh, you know,
Because
you're the first-
I was about to say, if Grace is short for Grace Love, Pris is short for something.
actually, you know, you're the first person to ask about that.
Really?
Yeah.
I would judgingly look at your party members, but they can't see me, so it's moot.
It's
We can
short
feel
for
it there.
prestige, actually. But my dad's thought Pris was a better, like, just started calling me Pris as a nickname, and it stuck.
I mean, you should probably stick with Prestige. It's much cooler.
I don't know. I guess. Thank you. The Pris was always just. I don't know. I'll think about it. Sorry, distracted. But okay. So if you were able to hire, so if it sounds like Leonie is at least like able to, I mean, maybe amenable to some conversation or at least talking because of if they hire Grace to get this object, like maybe we can get it back if we agree to help them with something, or maybe I don't know. But we
really need another deal with another person or creature? On top of that, we know that this orb makes people fall asleep, and you literally just got
that
done.
was the orb?
Yes.
God, I got so tired carrying that thing. I thought it was me.
Now we know that this being can steal people's soul.
What?
Well, it takes a while before they get the soul, I think.
That doesn't matter. If they wanted this item, it's probably not because they want to have a slumber party.
Also, I've no idea still what this hag thing is, but if it hired somebody to get it, it probably just won't give it back.
Oh yes, I had that stolen. My fault. I'm the bad one. Here you can have this back free of charge. That's how I see this going down.
Thank you, Sam.
Well, the way that the other option that I see going down is that we go in guns blazing and then that night hag kills us all. So,
Second option, we go to literally the law enforcement of this city and get assistance. And then
Or,
when we
you
go
know,
guns a-blazing, what is a gun, firstly? But when we
It's a
go
kind
in,
of spell.
we have guards with us, Beatrice. And it's not just us for once.
Weren't we
and
just supposed
go
to find a
approach
stone?
yeah, I mean, we could go back to the Knights Heiress and just tell them where it is and let them deal with it.
I mean, we're all in agreement that we aren't taking on whatever the fuck can steal souls.
But
Too late.
if
Sorry.
if the ball actually belongs to the hags, shouldn't we just give it back to them?
Where'd that come from? I thought the
Maybe,
ball belonged to.
but maybe they stole it from the hags.
That'd be convenient.
That would be very convenient.
Actually,
Also-
Preston will be can roll me Arcana checks.
Okay.
Are we onto
Excellent.
something?
Ha! This was their coven!
Ooh, so that's a 27.
Yeah, mine's not good. 6.
So, Pris, listening to this crazy idea Welby's throwing out, it does sound a little like the kind of item a hag might create. This
Yeah,
orb.
huh. Weird.
Yeah. So, here's the. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's a coven and you're getting into a coven bullshit thing, but there's clearly more going on. You also get the feeling, not so much from the Arcana, but from your common sense, that the law is probably not going to be particularly interested in getting in the middle of some hag coven nonsense because, you know, they're the law. They have a sense of self-preservation. That's why they hire adventurers.
Weird. So strange.
Wow! I thought we were
Law-
trying to get away from the real world, Anik.
I mean,
I get hired by the law all the time, just for more
I
nefarious
mean,
purposes.
there's a reason you people have jobs, you know.
Are you seeing that? Are you seeing that
That
we're
is just-
Blackwater?
You want an easy life, become a guard.
Yeah, you know, after this adventure, Sam's gonna retire.
End of the code.
Your mother will be so sad.
She's already disappointed, so I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, she's heartbroken right now.
She's just upset that I have a divine sugar daddy.
Please never say that again.
I mean, that's what clerics are.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's
clerics have a divine sugar daddy, and warlocks have an arcane sugar daddy. I think that is a good
Just
line
because
to
you're
go to
right,
break on.
you don't have a right to say so.
I
that
made you
note-
listen to this with your own ears. All right, we will take a break while people stretch and hydrate and contemplate the nature of sugar daddies and or mommies, because we are nothing if not inclusive. Sugar
Sugar
envies are
parents.
also welcome, as long as people are consenting adults. Say 10 minutes.
Sure.
Okay. 10 minutes to contemplate your rhythm. Bye-bye.
Welcome to our
Oh baby, I love your madness.
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high-quality Dungeons & Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off-camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmar. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please! The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, Open for Adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi! My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by Found Familiar. Did you know that every bag of Found Familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community? That's canon. Each blend and roast of Found Familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by Found Familiar in conjunction with Devon Rue. Now that's canon. Found familiar coffee. Buy it today.
Yeah, to pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you pandemonium.
And like midway through joking, I was like, for 200 bits, we'll let them bedazzle a saddle. And like immediately Minnie's like, 200 bits donated.
My brain just struck itself a bit because I saw Graham's shelf and then transitioned over to Wild's clock.
We're
But
on.
the angles-
Hey.
I had no warning whatsoever.
Hey
I think we
everybody.
should probably get back into the game. Maybe.
Cool. This is fine.
This is oh great. This is hi everyone. Welcome back. I swear to God, normally we behave. Well, actually, we behave worse during a break, so this was absolutely nothing. Looking back, no, actually, we behaved beautifully compared to some of the other things we occasionally say.
Honestly.
I think the discussion, or what passes for a discussion amongst our intrepid hosts, wasn't quite settled yet, though Grace has shared what she knows with you.
Alright, so we're all in agreement that we aren't going to attack a night hag or more night hags.
We are not attacking a night hag
I
because
was
it
just
will not end
asking.
well for us.
Unless they attack us first, and then it's self-defense.
It's not attacking. Yes, exactly. It's not
That's
attacking.
different.
Also, I mean, I don't know how it steals souls, but we should probably run away if it
I
attacks us.
think you
Well,
need
not me,
to be
soul.
asleep for it to get your soul. Just putting it out there.
Never mind. Yeah, okay, so as long as we don't fall asleep or touch the artifact, which immediately puts us to sleep, this is a terrible, terrible thing.
So,
It immediately put me to sleep. I carried it for a little while. I did feel pretty bad afterwards, though.
Alright, so that's good. That's good.
so do we go back to the Knight's Error, say, hey, a night hag outside of the city has your stone?
I was, yeah.
Did you inadvertently steal this from them?
Yeah, so is it a good idea?
Or
Why
are
don't
they
we-
just a baddie?
I can give you directions to where Leonie lives. Is that where you want to? Go at
I
some
don't
point.
think that's where we're going. Where we want to go, right?
I mean,
think
she has the
Chris
thing
should
you're
make
looking for.
It might be the only way to figure out if it's theirs or not.
I don't want to piss somebody off who can steal me soul.
Well, look, all
Well,
we have.
then don't piss them off.
That's a problem.
It's a tall order.
That's a
We-
very big problem.
I mean, you pissed me off just by entering my building. I'm just putting it out
I'm
there.
sorry.
I
We
think-
didn't know it was. Like,
I-
we didn't know somebody was living
Look, the
here.
small one went straight for the crate where I keep my gems. Okay.
You shut
I
us!
assume-
In all
Well,
fairness,
look,
this is
your
more of a
short
warehouse.
one went for my gems. Where else am I supposed to go?
There's
With
poison
mine,
in
I'm
your
thinking
fucking
with your
balls.
shoes.
Stop instead of shooting him.
There's literally deadly poison in your bolts. This
In all
was not a
fairness-
warning shot.
Just
This
get
was
it
a I'm
treated in
going
the
to
next
kill you.
24 hours. It'll be fine. It's
Oh, fuck you too. Also, you seem like a person that's quite easy to piss off. I know because I'm 1, 2.
I mean,
It's fair.
this place is a little bit more warehouse than actual house, so
That's also
I wouldn't have thought someone actually lived here.
I mean, people
well,
live
excuse
everywhere.
me that my abode does not meet your standards for interior decorating.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it has
wait.
a roof. I live outside in the nothingness.
Then how does this place not look like someone lives there? It has 4 whole tunnels and a roof. What more do you need in fucking Wavecrest? Like, there's no pixies. There's no interdimensional portals. This is a good spot to sleep, is what I'm saying.
No,
That's
Have you
valid.
considered locking?
pixies are nice, and portals are not bad, and there's fun mushrooms outside, so it's
More
better than living.
I swear to God, if I were visible, you could see how hard I was rolling my eyes at you.
I could see it anyway.
But more importantly, what is this about this 24 hours on the poison?
Oh, look, there's just some secondary effects on the poison. Get it fixed and you'll be
what,
fine.
What effects? Don't play coy when you're using poisons.
Poison,
You
just
swallowed
a
that
little
poisonous
bit,
mushroom.
like it might liquefy some of your internal organs. It is
What's the name of the
fine.
poison?
I don't know. It doesn't have a name. You pick some of the herbs outside and you grind them up and you make sure you don't touch them yourself, and then you're fine.
Can I try to roll against the poison?
How do we take care of it? Exactly?
You magically people, you cure poison.
Can you do that? Can I do that?
No.
I feel like I can do that, but I
Druid
can't do
suddenly
it.
goes, wait, don't I have cure poison?
Look,
Every time
I'm
someone
fairly new to this.
Lesser restoration would work.
It would.
Only I
don't
had
have
my
it
level 2
prepared.
spells.
I don't have it prepared right now.
Where? Oh,
Otherwise, you have protection from poison, by the way. That's also like a second level option for cleric, druid, paladin, and ranger.
I missed out half.
If only you had a cleric or a druid.
I was not
Both.
I don't know.
anticipating that we were gonna get poisoned today.
Well,
You
maybe
never do,
with-
do you?
Maybe if you're friends with the said person, you maybe should.
I'm just gonna stop taking sending as a spell. Preparing it so that I never have to waste level 3 slots.
Can I roll against the
Alright,
poison
I think
or
we're
no?
done here.
Oh yeah, is it valid if we saved mechanically?
What do you mean? Like,
Like when we saved from the poison when it hit us?
if you saved on the Constitution saving throw, you do not have the poisoned condition.
Wonderful.
And if you didn't save on the save throw, well, technically you don't have the poisoned condition as is described in the conditions rule of 5th edition. It's more of a you're poisoned.
I don't think I ever made a
With
con
something
save.
that resembles it's sort of a mix between Midnight Tears and Pill Tincture, but like Grace doesn't even know that that's what she's using. She just picks some cool stuff and it works.
I never rolled
Can't
a
beat
con
results.
save because we were too busy dealing with the crit hit against me.
Fair.
Yeah, I passed my con save, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
But
Should
I will
roll
look
a
through
con
my
save?
medical journal, which I haven't pulled out in a long time, probably like 10 episodes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look for common poisons in this region.
Can you tell us what plants you used?
Fair enough. I don't know what they're called. They're out there.
I don't know what they're called either.
Look, angle that journal towards me. I'm blind as hell. Describe the plans on the page.
Silverleaf, it has luminescent blooms,
I'm
kind
blind.
of-
I don't know if it's shiny. Shape of
it-
the leaves.
jagged.
Flowers.
No.
Roots.
Yes.
Long, deep, wide.
Wide.
Oh, I know that one kind of feels kind of fluffy a bit.
Yeah, I don't think of that one.
Okay, okay. What about narrow, thin,
Sounds
no
likely.
roots? Okay.
I use the leaves. So you do this for a little while because you're literally describing plants to a blind woman. It does seem to be a version of the pale tincture that would normally need to be ingested, but she made it a little bitchier by putting it on weapons and making it scratch worthy. If you fail the initial saving throw, you get another saving throw every 24 hours, taking more damage every time. It wears off after 7 days if it doesn't kill you first.
Would there be an antidote that is prescribed in the medical journal for the general treatment?
The medical journal is very, they're very sorry that we have to do this, but go see a fucking priest.
Okay.
There's no plant, root, herbal extract that works against this. It's not like the easier, it's not like the drow poisons where, you know, a poultice and you're golden.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess we should probably go to a temple.
If you could, if we could wait 4 hours, I can also.
Should I make my con saves or no?
I don't think you did.
I think you failed your first hit. That's why
I think you
took so
failed it
much
last
damage.
week. Because I did remember your poison last week, but not your sneak attack last week.
What? No, because I would have rolled twice for it. I don't think I ever rolled a con save.
Welby was dead the entire time.
We didn't though.
The poison kicks in right now. Well, that wasn't 24 hours.
Whoops.
Smaller
I'm
body.
sorry. What is time? I forgot about daylight savings.
Yep.
Would you even know?
Well, okay, so do we want to go back to the Knight's Era, talk to them, then get some rest?
Sounds good.
Cure the poison, then go talk to this Leone?
Maybe ask them where they got the thing.
I mean,
from.
maybe if we talk to the Knights Era, they won't need us to, and just tell them that a night hag has it, then maybe we don't have to go talk to her at all, because they'll be like, well, I guess that's it then.
Also, we have never done this, but at some point we might want to consider just how much that reward is worth. Because I like me soul.
That's entirely fair. I mean, we could leave the city tomorrow. We've been to the library.
We
have a
we
reason.
couldn't. I need at least 3 days and 500 gram of silver, something like that.
I already gave you the gold. You're fine.
I mean, I still need to buy the silver.
And items and. Kai
Also, I need to find a orange
quest. Like, we won't do the stick fetching joke this week, but Kai has a number of fetch quests.
I do need
okay.
to fetch a stick.
And in fact, yeah.
I literally do need to fetch a stick.
Okay, so we have 3 days that we need to...
Well, I need to find something, and then I need 3 days. But afterwards, the thing is taken care of.
We said we'd help them. And if it means that we have to go talk to this Leone, then we can talk to them. But yes, I think Welby doesn't look great. Sam, you don't look that great either. Sleep is definitely important, and maybe, who
We
knows?
need to have a talk about self-preservation.
Well, that's fair. Admittedly, I just kind of want to talk to a night hag. I'm not gonna
Why?
research.
That makes sense.
That absolutely doesn't make sense.
It does.
Fair.
It's just not.
I'm just incredibly curious.
Yeah, that tracks. It just.
Pris,
What?
how much luck do you think the 4 of us have?
Not a lot.
Really?
How much luck do you think we used when Kled did not burn us alive?
Or the tree
Quite a
didn't
lot.
kill us,
Or the tree didn't kill us?
or
See?
the ghosts, or the banshee.
What I'm
I-
saying is, we've pretty much used up our luck.
Was it luck, or was it us just being incredibly charming?
It was luck. It was
And by us, I mean
100% luck.
Welby and I.
Well, if you and Welby want to go talk to Leone, why don't you do it? I'm not going to stop you. Every time I've made a decision, it's gone wrong. So, lead on.
Or I can stand in the background and
Exactly.
Say
I'm
nothing.
going to stand there, and when everything goes horribly, I'm not even going to say I told you so. I'm just going to say, well, I'm running away now.
Well, if you're going to be passive aggressive about this, I've seen my dads do it. It's not a pretty look. Let's go to sleep. We can figure out what we want to do in the morning.
That sounds like a
just
good
for the record,
idea.
I don't do subtlety. I wasn't being passive aggressive. I
No, but
literally
Sam
meant that.
was.
No, no,
I
I get
absolutely
it. I get it. I just wanted to say that I absolutely did mean what I say in the most literal sense.
Oh, no, I wasn't pretending. But I
Right,
think
let's
sleep
get
is a
to
good
bed
idea.
right now. This is very
fast forward.
uncomfortable.
You're not sleeping here. This is my warehouse.
We haven't.
This
we
isn't
don't,
even
we won't be
locked.
sleeping here. No, absolutely not. I was.
Do I look like I need to lock my warehouse considering the amount of damage output I can do in 4 rounds?
Yes.
You want to try again?
You don't want your shit to get
Maybe-
stolen. You of all people should know that you don't need a direct confrontation to steal shit.
But also, you might want to consider maybe not shooting on sight, and because
Sorry.
likely.
I am blind. What kind of fucking joke are you making right now?
I'm sorry. No, but I mean, maybe your first reaction shouldn't be to shoot somebody, because honestly,
Maybe you should live in Waycraft for a little longer before you make that judgment call.
I think-
everybody's been really
Not
nice
everything here is humanoid.
Okay, but I
Well,
think
that's true,
when it
but
comes
that
to
doesn't
being
necessarily mean they're not nice.
Watch out for baby mimics.
Honestly, that sounds adorable, and I'd love one. Because then they can grow up into the big mimics, and then I have a chest to put my gems in.
But then you would have to be able to get the gems out.
Yes, but that would be my mimic, so we'd have an understand. You know what?
is
Why
this
don't you
being
just
passive
leave?
aggressive? I feel like
Why
this is
don't
being
you
passive
just
aggressive.
leave? This is a good time for you to leave. I get the feeling that this would be good time. Even a halfling looks like he has a headache right now. Off you go.
Okay, but all I'm saying is that a disembodied voice is even more terrifying, and that all you have to do
I'm
is
trying not to be disembodied. It's like an active work in progress. It is literally why I committed the crime that brought you here.
Okay, okay. That's fair. We'll go. We'll go. We'll talk about it.
Now take your cats.
They're with him.
Of course they are.
I hadn't noticed there were cats. Maybe I've acclimated.
A little
I mean, they're very loud. I don't know how you can miss them.
How do the cats react to the snakes? Is it like a cucumber situation?
No, with utter disdain.
As we're walking back to our rooms, I will lay 2 cure wounds on Welby
Hey.
and 1 on Kai.
Oh, right. I'm also still.
Yes. So
that was actually that wasn't character.
Yeah. Welby, you get 20 HP back. Sorry, 18. And Kai, you get 10.
Damn, do you need to cure wounds there, sweet friend?
Sam's looking pretty okay after the cure wounds that they got in the fight.
Yeah, if anybody needs anything, I'll also have like a few of them left.
Well, I've got nothing left. Nothing in the magic tanks.
I have sugar cubes if anyone's hungry.
Ooh, wait, those are the sugar cubes that make us bigger, right? Yeah, I'm okay though, but thank you.
Or smaller, technically.
Or smaller, right? I'm okay. That's right. I got smaller when I had the sugar cubes. Okay, no, I'm good. Thank you, though, Welby.
What happened today?
I don't know.
When did that come? Where did that come from? Wow, that was random.
Did it happen during breakfast?
Sorry, it's just. Yeah, I was just thinking about a lot of things happened today.
They sure did.
And for change, they weren't really exhausting or, really bad. They were just completely confusing.
Do we want to talk to the Knight's Heiress and let them know where the orb is?
We
Maybe
probably
you
should, as they're only open at night.
Maybe ask them
fair.
where they got it from before telling them where it is.
That's a good idea.
So I don't usually do the deception thing, but maybe we shouldn't tell them that we consider maybe not bring it back to them if they have actually stolen. Wait, is that something we're doing?
We have made no decision one way or the other, but I certainly would not tell them that I don't plan on bringing their orb back.
All right, so let's just say it's like a work in progress or something.
It's just a fact-finding mission.
And they didn't give us a deadline, did they?
No.
No, but they did say that people are going to start having nightmares,
Yeah.
and that's
there is
bad.
that.
Do you think the hag and the
Just
thing
wake
could
them
team up? Because
That
like
makes
could.
sense to me.
that'd be a cool business model, I think.
Yeah, I mean, unless the hag is eating people's souls, in which case that's a bad business.
Oh right, that's the thing they do. Sorry.
We'll go talk to them. Are you?
Yeah.
Are we all up for doing that, or do we need to? Okay.
Should we clean the blood off ourselves first, or keep it on? Does it make us look more heroic, less heroic?
I think we might get stopped by the guard if we don't. Why don't you have
I mean,
them
it does
fancy?
look kind of badass, but like
Yeah.
It
heroic.
does.
is-
I mean,
like,
you look pretty
like the
terrible
pa-
at this point in time.
Fuck you, guard. We have
Sorry,
self-confidence.
what? Hmm?
It's like the cover of one of my books. I read action books. It's fine too.
Action.
Action books.
There is certainly some action happening in them.
Yeah. I mean, by the time you're all sweaty and wounded, you need a sponge bath, right? That's how this works.
Yes. To the bathhouse. No.
Or prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Okay, no, but seriously, how would you make prestidigitation sexy? You can't. It's just a stupid spell.
You could just
Well,
slowly do it slowly.
Exactly.
Everything is sexy when it's
Inch
slowly.
by inch.
This sounds like we have thought extensively about this topic,
Okay.
which I won't deny or confirm.
Yep. Anyway,
So the night airs.
tonight here. You're going to the night
So,
here first?
prestidigitation.
Yes. So we're there. We've already. Yeah. We're cleaned
Yeah,
up. And we're
sure,
there.
you're there. We have a deadline on this campaign right
Exactly.
now. Get it
We're
off the
moving
truck.
along. We're
We need
trucking.
to do this. Finish it up. You're at the Knight's Errors. 5 gold, silver cover charger. You're not getting in or getting paid. Or you're getting in. You're
But
hardly
we're getting in. We have our own coats.
Yeah.
We still shun the bouncer.
Yep. We didn't want to be friends.
Look, we're not here to dream. We have things to do.
It's fine.
Maybe
It's
after.
fine. We just don't.
You want me to give you 5 silver? You look so
We don't
strangely
have
disappointed.
we don't have a lot of income right now, is my point. And before this, I worked at another questionable bar, and at least this is like good management. Just
Yeah.
go in.
Actually,
Just go in.
here, have like 5 silver. Actually, maybe can somebody else pay him 5 silver? I'm gonna give it back. I swear. I just
Pay 5
Is
cents.
that a giant
how-
cat in your background or your dog? And I can't tell by the size.
How long has this bar been here?
I mean, years?
Okay. That was my only question. Thank you. Here's your 5 silver. I'm sorry.
I
might go
appreciate it.
downstairs.
Thank you. It's just you know, the stress has been getting to me.
Oh,
Job
yep.
insecurity is just. Thank you.
maybe take a day off or something. Go hunt something.
I don't get paid days off. I need to get someone to cover my shift.
That's bullshit.
I mean, we used to, but with revenue down, I just want this place to make it.
Now I feel really bad about thinking we might shut this down, guys.
Maybe they could make it a horror-themed bar or something.
I mean, I'm
That
sure there's people
steals
that
your
would pay for that.
soul.
I mean, someone argued that if you can't afford to pay your employees, you should probably shut down.
If they had their magical artifact, they could afford to.
I've literally
If-
lost
if-
track if we're talking to an eco-industry right now.
Same. Anyway,
Who am I right now?
find the system.
Right. So we get downstairs to.
Sorry,
Frigid
that was
Frigid
Sir
Martha.
Willie. That was Sir Wilfred.
Talking to Frigid Martha.
Oh yeah, yeah. What was Sir Wilford doing in that fight? I'm so angry at them right now.
Absolutely nothing.
Watched. Wilford didn't even have any concern when I got shot with a crossbow bolt.
He was briefly very concerned for you. He doesn't have anything to help you per se. So he figured, you know, at least if you die, he will tell your story.
Was he taking notes on fighting tactics?
Also this, mainly on Grace's end.
Figured.
Yep.
So Wilfred.
Like
some
Sir
notes.
Wilfred Sir Wilfred is well on his way to learning sneak attack, is what I'm saying.
Hello, Frigid Martha.
Yes.
Hello. No, sorry.
Hello, Jerry.
I've been standing here for ages.
I totally did not watch Mrs. Doubtfire. I can focus. I can do this. I cannot. I'm gonna try.
You stop lying.
Yeah, it's not- I mean,
I've got nothing.
The Wanderers of Love and Hope of Athenwyn are here.
Swallows.
we're here to save the
You
day.
know I'm mentally fragile. Why are you doing this to me?
Out of love.
Because
Because we're the wanderers of love and hope. Of happen with.
now allow us to wander.
Oh god, it's the dumbest name. I can't.
There she goes.
While the
Oh,
DM's
here
out,
she
now we can have
comes.
whatever conversation with Frigid Martha we want. This is our moment.
What? You are indeed a terrible person. Well, you should turn yourself in. Yeah.
It is the dumbest name.
So your aura's been taken by a hag. We're done. Peace out. See you later. Good luck with the bar.
We heard that you may have stolen this from a night hag, and that was very not cash money of you. Speaking of which,
That was very naughty of you. You should give it back.
speaking of which,
She's very
Which
sorry
is
and
all the problem, speaking of
regrets
it.
all her actions. I mean, she probably does regret all her actions right about now.
I'm okay. All right. No,
There's
you
another
should
happen.
regret. You should regret all of your actions. This is fine. All right. So
That's
how
your
much do you?
lifestyle
How
advice.
much do you? How? This is why I don't wear eyeliner around you people anymore. I don't know if I'm more waterproof. So how much do you actually tell Frigid Martha?
Where it is and that a night hag has it.
maybe
I
ask
believe-
how they originally got it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think those are both. We would tell her that we do know that there is a hag that has it in her possession. And
I just
perhaps
hang on. Let me just.
is it?
Let me just stop you right there. You have a few minutes, right? Like you can wait here for a little bit.
Are you going to come back with like a hit squad and shoot us?
No, but I really should have thought of that. No, I was gonna go get the owner
Right.
Oh, yeah.
because this
okay.
seems to be above my pay grade, as they say.
Yeah. Well, it certainly does change things on our end of the deal as well.
Speaking about above all pay grades.
I am waiting for you to finish that sentence right now.
Well, I mean, a night hag is just a bit much, isn't it?
Let me just go get the owner.
Thank you.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You did so well.
I lower my
that was
voice
good.
conspiratorially. What if the owner is also a night hag?
I mean, I just thought about that just now. I think you might be onto something.
In that case, is it like
As the owner enters,
No,
is it
shut
a
up.
man?
We're having a conversation here.
Yeah.
Did you wait in front of the door?
Yeah.
technically she's behind the dreaming area, but sure.
But also, if that's the case, we know they can transform their appearance. So, I feel like they should be legally obligated to tell us if they are or are not a hag.
I can hit him with a moonbeam, but I don't know if that's the right
Yeah,
idea.
that might not be the call, and I
That's-
have no magic.
Yeah, that's probably not the.
I'm sorry, did you say, are you a night hag? You are legally obligated to tell me?
Yes.
Alright.
It's a
duly
bluff, you know.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
gotta
no,
roll
that's-
that deception.
noted. Alright.
I'm sorry, I wasn't aware of that law.
Our party has trust issues.
Not just
I
within
mean, I feel
themselves.
bad, but I'm responsible for pretty much all of them. Alright, so you're whisper debating whether or not the person walking in next is legally obligated to tell you if they're a night hag.
Who walks in?
Well,
Night
well,
hag.
I mean, I don't think any of you have seen a night hag before.
Not that we know of.
Necessarily.
In
That's,
pictures?
Pictures and books.
I mean, she's yes, but they're usually like the caricature kind of night hag. So it's
But I've still seen them.
you have.
Is the owner
Uh,
wearing human skin?
The person who walks
As
in
clothes.
is very tall, has white hair, kind of a bluish skin tone, is wearing a green dress, like a fur collar made of wolf, green gold embroidered hood, laced up leather boots, blue eyes.
I lean over to Pris. So, do you think the legal question is needed?
Maybe?
Hello, don't mind me, friends. They're just whispering.
Hi,
Hello.
it's a
Hi.
pleasure to meet you. We're the adventuring party, the Wanderers of Love and Hope and Athenwyn that have taken
That's
the job that you posted on the board. Also, I don't think I have a nice way to ask this.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a night hag?
Am I a night hag?
There is a very valid reason for that question.
I'm intrigued.
Yes, well, you see, so we have located, we think, where the orb for this that was stolen from you is, and it was taken by a night hag named Leonie, or at least it is in the possession of said night hag, and, you know, sort of...
Mother!
Okay, well, that answers that question then, doesn't it?
No, technically,
I will tentatively stand back.
Technically, I am half night hag.
That's okay. That's valid.
Come closer.
But
and my mother's. Ah.
Okay.
What's the other half?
I'm sorry. What?
What's the other half?
No. Okay. Have you been in my bar? It's Frost a Giant. Genius. I'm sorry. I'm having not a good day.
Oh, that explains a lot. Honestly, this is a lovely bar. This is a lovely place.
Thank you. I modeled it after some nuns I met in a cave one time.
I've never met a Frost.
Wait,
So
after nuns?
So bringing us back, why would your mother steal the orb from here? Is it to screw you over? Is she upset with you? Are you having a fight? Do we have to
Yes,
fight
to
your
all
mother?
of this. Please don't fight her. Just
Oh,
get
thank
the orb
gosh.
back. No, just get the orb back.
How?
Do we just say, hey, your daughter told us to take that back, please?
You're tiny people. Be sneaky.
I'm
yeah,
absolutely
we're real
not
sneaky. The four of us. Super.
Talk your way out of it. I don't know. Just please.
Should we mention you or should we
please
not?
don't make me talk to my mother. Just
honestly-
whatever you do.
That bad,
Well,
really?
let's unpack that.
I'm
Why
sorry to
don't
hear-
you want to talk to him?
Oh, Sam, please not right now.
I can't. Right. But this is too sudden.
Sometimes we have to confront the things that we are most uncomfortable with.
Do we
when
though?
this.
Do we really?
I mean, maybe your mother stole it to get you to talk to her because she misses you. I give Welby a thumbs up, like, am I doing the fairy tale thing right?
Guidance.
Chris is like, talking is great.
Yes!
Unless your mom's
We learn things.
Yes,
evil
if I could get someone that's
stepmother.
an NPC to be in melee combat range, that would be appreciated.
But what if the mother's like an evil stepmother, and then we like tries to kill her with poison?
Well, we'll be there. So,
She isn't step. This is all blood. And, people aren't very nice when the Night Hag and a Frost Giant. I don't want to think about it. It's gross. My parents never did.
It's okay. Just
Hang on. Mm-mm.
How are you born then?
You alright?
chug.
It's very natural,
Chug,
I think.
Chug.
Wait, does those mean my mother is nearby?
Yeah, she's right outside.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, gods.
Is she normally not?
No! I don't assume so. I haven't seen her in a century or two.
I guess
Okay.
that Sam's theory might be something more than just a
Yeah.
theory then.
I mean, yeah, I haven't seen my mom in like 6 months, and she sends me almost daily now.
I mean,
Yes.
strength. And by Lord, let's just not go into the Elder Taurus I worship, because I know some of you are interested, because I can tell it in your aura. Look,
There's a lot to unpack in that sentence.
there's like a night hag that dates a frost giant, and then I happen, and then there's a lot of expectations
Sure.
that I didn't necessarily feel like meeting, and there's a lot of just culture I didn't feel like. And then there's the adventurers who want to murder you because you're a night hag and a frost giant and you'd be a cool trophy. I spent a lot of time hiding, is what I'm saying. And then I met these really cool nuns, and they were having very happy dreams because they got really fucking drunk and did a lot of singing. So I hung out in their dreams for really long, and then I went a bar where I can hang out in people's fun dreams. So why is my mother now here?
Well, we need to talk to her to figure that out.
Why is she shitting on my parade? Is that what's going on?
We don't know. We literally came here first to talk to you and see what.
I appreciate that. I can't believe my mom would take my hag eye. God, it's like when I was a teenager and she took my door.
Hag eye. Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
My mom took my medical study journal. When
See,
I was
you
young.
know where I'm coming from.
Oh, this entire time Sam has been like having flashbacks of being half elf that can't have either of his parents like
Kai's currently...
culture. Didn't grow up to be a wizard. It's just like, I didn't want to be a wizard anyways.
I
Kai's
don't want to
currently
be a
having
night
the
hag
revelation.
frost giant. This
Oh, no.
is the pain.
Kai's currently having the revelation that they're going to have this poor bar owner do exactly that, what they never did and ran away from.
That's what adventurers do, is they hoist their problems onto other people.
This is literally the exact same thing they ran away from. Literally that.
I'm just saying, you know, it's not that I don't love my mom, but being the daughter of a night hag and a frost giant, it just comes with so much baggage. It's just so... I just want it to be me, you know, my own person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes you
Valid.
don't want to do what your parents want you to do. I'll get you.
And, well, sometimes growing up takes time, and while it takes time to be yourself, you can't...
Look, I'm
let your
400 years old. At some point, she's got to let me go and not send people in here to steal my hag eye when I had a flourishing business until she stepped back in.
That's kind of a dick move, yeah.
I know, right? It's not just me.
She could have
Do
just,
you
you know...
want to go there tonight or tomorrow?
I don't know. I haven't heard from her at all. Oh God, what do I do?
I mean,
What
we're
do-
not in any position to like go anywhere this evening.
Oh.
But also, if she decides she wants to eviscerate us, we are not going to win that fight.
Well,
Nope.
so that's why we
I
should.
mean, she's a very. It's just her. She doesn't have a coven unless she got a coven since I last heard. She didn't have a coven because after the whole doing a frost giant thing and having an illegitimate half breed, it was messy.
Yeah, I mean, we literally almost lost a fight to one halfling.
Yeah.
It was
We're in
pretty
this-
badass, halfling. Don't tell her I said that, by the way.
It's true.
yeah,
She
they
had
kind of-
2 swords, a crossbow, poison.
Does anybody
Was
have that
invisible.
poison? I want
I
to see if I
couldn't
can...
see her, but she seems.
Oh, is the
super
poison
cool.
the smell I'm getting?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh shit, we're still having that in our system, is it?
Yeah,
You,
You should get
I'm
that
fine.
looked at.
We
I'm
said...
So
I'm sure maybe like okay, if you don't tell my mom you came to see me first, then maybe you can reason with her. She's not like a completely horrible person because otherwise she would have gotten a new coven and I'd be dead. Maybe there's still something there. I don't know. Oh God, I need.
Is she gonna attack us?
do you want us to go to her and
No,
have
I'm
her
gonna go
come
see if
here,
my
maybe?
therapist is still open right now or if they're in bed yet.
Great. So you
Does
still
Mom-
want your hag eye back?
Yes, I desperately need my hag eye back. I literally
Okay.
cannot make a new one as long as that one is out in the world.
You have a therapist?
How do you break a haggai?
Of course, I have a therapist who doesn't, and
I think but we need one. Okay.
Breaking a Haggai is actually really difficult, but
Okay.
if getting the original one is just fine.
So perhaps, well, after.
Go in the. I mean, my mom's a night hag. If you go in the morning, she'll be less everything.
Okay, morning is good. She won't be cranky because we're gonna keep her up or wake her up.
No, but she'll
early
be
or
off
something.
balance. Maybe like off balance sounds like a good option.
Okay. So we could just try talking to her and ask her
Yes, definitely.
and see if we can reason with her to get the hag. I mean,
Whatever you do, don't promise like we'll reconcile. Like maybe in like another 100 years, well, I'll be ready. But
I mean, are you sure we can't offer like maybe a conversation, not a reconciliation, maybe like a conversation, one conversation?
If she if she writes a letter, I'll read it.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'm not ready to go face to face. It's only been 200 or something years. It's too fresh.
Is there anything else that like we should probably know about your mom that you can tell us?
Does she hate something without any reason or something?
Maybe like
Should we not bring up your dad?
Yeah, I was about to say maybe be careful with like giants, frost giants, and mother-child relationship.
Okay, so we just won't bring them up.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe
Okay.
that's
Right.
best.
We'll just have a nice, like, understanding conversation, listen to her side, make her feel like she's been heard. Maybe that's just what maybe
Okay.
that's all she wants.
Maybe
Okay.
like I can give you a card. I can give you my therapist's card to pass. No, wait, no, that's not. I don't want to share a therapist with my mom. She can find her own.
Oh,
No,
well,
never mind. Nope, taking it back.
Honestly,
If
can
you
we
want
have
to
that?
give me it, I would appreciate that.
She happily shares her therapist's card with you.
I make a note to send them in the morning, and then I realize I can't because I am not going to prepare it, so I'm going to have to go there in person.
Yeah, they are local, so that helps. The card does says opening hours variable. She has a very diverse clientele.
Okay, so Pris,
Yes.
once we're talking to her mother, right?
Mhm.
I need you
Mhm.
to shut me up whenever I say anything, right?
Okay. Sometimes you make very good points, Kai. I
Sometimes I make very bad points.
maybe just say
I
them to
should be
me
a lizard.
first,
I
and
think I'm going to be a lizard.
that's not a bad idea. I mean, I find your contributions very helpful.
Thanks. I'm trying.
But yeah, so that's fine. That's
I'm
great.
not going to lie, the lack of a sentence after that
No,
is kind of hurtful.
your contributions are very good. If you don't want to be a lizard, that's fine, and you can
I
just
always
tell me
want to
what
be a
you were.
lizard. It's very
know.
nice being a lizard.
Well, then be a lizard. Then
Actually, lizard.
Oh,
Okay.
aren't lizards like super cold-blooded because we're in an ice bar?
Yeah, they're probably going to die soon.
Oh god,
we should go take Kai out.
grab your friend and go. No, just grab your friend and go.
Right,
I don't want him to die in my bar. I don't know. It's a lizard. Take us.
I grab the lizard.
Where I go?
I'm already scurrying, like, holding it out in front of me.
Meanwhile, in Kai's mind, what have I done?
No. In Kai's mind's going, your heart rate is seriously slow right now because it's so cold and you're cold-blooded.
I still have my cognitive abilities when
This
I'm
is
in
true.
wild shape, so I'm currently
I think
screaming
you're
in my mind.
cognitively you're screaming in your mind. I don't think lizards can scream.
Don't deprive me of my mental panic.
No, your mental panic is valid.
It is mine.
Do
It
wild-shaped lizards dream?
Yes,
What
they do.
Lizards dream of when they take a little lizard snooze.
Electric lizards? No, I don't know.
Yeah. I was gonna say electric flies, but yeah.
That works.
Mhm.
I was going more lizard on lizard action to stay warm because currently Kai is not doing well.
Also valid.
Where's the other lizard coming from in this analogy?
I mean, maybe
Just
the
finds
night
another
hag who
lizard
never
and they
told you her
start
name
making
because
out.
nobody asked, even though she unloaded her mommy issues.
It's
You
night
don't
hag
even
one.
know what she's called.
We call her
I-
Sabrina, and that's it.
You are being hustled out of this bar into the warm night's air, restoring Kai's heart rate to something resembling normal.
They look
Where
very
would you
panicked.
like to go?
Going back to the inn.
Yeah, we're gonna go get some naps.
Yep.
Okay. Now there are cats.
And by
Is there
snaps, I
anything
mean
else you want to
sneaky
do? Like full 8 hours?
Yeah.
Yes, because we want to be at full capacity, full mental facilities before talking to a night hag.
Fair enough.
And yeah, especially a mother who may or may not be trying to talk to her daughter. Who knows?
Who knows?
Okay, so Kai only needs 4 hours, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you want to do in
I might wake up,
other 4 hours?
cast lesser restoration on everybody who needs a nap
Damn
again,
it! Oh, you successfully neutralized my poison.
without any
Well
consequences.
done.
So they literally wake up,
Fine.
and actually at this point, since they
Gust,
can use
gust,
their
gust,
word
gust,
so
gust.
twice, they would still be lizards, so they pop out of lizard form, cast the bloody spell, and then get to sleep back.
Fine. Nobody has horrible lasting effects from Grace Love's poison.
I am pleased about this.
We're definitely gonna hire her when we go to kill Blue Tongue.
Oh my god, she's so much better than you are.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're gonna hire her.
I like how you didn't specify that stat-wise or anything, just she's so much better than you are in every possible way.
Almost
she
like on a
ha-
scale of
She's like
1 to
really
20.
cool.
She has a few downsides in her stats, but in general, she's really fucking cool.
She seems really awesome.
The thing is, though, if her and Kai are in a party together for too long, like, there might be deaths.
Yeah, one of them is
That's
gonna die,
fair.
or maybe the bystanders.
They either got along really well or absolutely not.
Exactly. Either they're both going to hate the same person and unite, or it's gonna
That
be
poor
messy.
person. Oh, there's going to be blood everywhere.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, two short swords and a crossbow with an assassinate feat. That's just golden.
Yup.
Yeah. And then
Can
just
speak with
enough
plants.
fighter to get action service.
Yeah. I'm making notes for the next campaign. Don't worry about it.
Look, the next thing I'm running on Wednesdays isn't gonna be D&D, so
I
take all the
know.
notes you want.
I'm planning long con years from now when you've forgotten about this.
We actually don't have the materials for Revivify, right?
No, you
No.
don't.
We have the gold that we could buy
Why?
a $100 or $300 gold gem.
300 GP diamond. The thing was, everyone keeps being out of diamonds in this town.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's
So
weird.
weird.
Almost
weird.
like someone has been stealing all the diamonds and probably buried them all in that warehouse in a specific chest that we stuck our noses in and then got shanked.
So
How
technically,
close
not,
am I?
technically not the chest, but there was a second level like under those stairs that were. I had a second map prepared and everything.
So we should have killed her and looted the shit out
Here,
of her.
hang on.
Thank you, Uncaged.
Here, look at. No, that's not in the module. Don't be ridiculous. You think I'm sticking to the module? That's cute.
Wow.
Thank you,
That
Anik.
was a whole other level.
How much good loot was in there?
Oh, you have. Oh, God. So much.
But what was our chances of winning that fight? Almost
Oh,
zero.
practically none.
Never
if you'd
tell me the odds.
Rather than pissing her off, you'd asked her for help.
In our defense, she shot us.
In her defense, she was having a nap and then someone was stealing her diamonds.
Honestly, I get that.
Practically
Yeah.
impossible to get diamonds, and there's Welby butt up in her crates. It's a reflex at that point.
But also, if she's blind, shouldn't she have had disadvantage on every attack?
She did.
Yeah, no.
Actually, in some
Okay.
cases, in a lot of
Okay.
cases, she had advantage and disadvantage, so they became straight rolls.
Yep.
So
Fair,
I
that's
think 80% was straight rolls, and then 20 was disadvantage. But she didn't even attack that much until she started dealing with the snakes.
It's true. Sneak
That-
attack never would have applied though.
But her assassin feat did, and so did her poison.
Oh,
I didn't
Gosh,
sneak attack that much.
I hate that
Also,
feat.
I think sneak attack from hiding still counts, even if you don't have a disadvantage. Advantage.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, and she was also
Yeah.
invisible. So
And she was invisible
Yeah.
the whole time, even though she doesn't want to be.
Unless, of course, you use the fucking D&D rules of no matter how much advantage or disadvantage you have, it's always cancels out, which is bullshit.
Oh, it
Oh,
really
that's
is.
why
I have all the
that's
advantage in the world, but unfortunately, my pinky is hurt a little bit. I have this giant death machine standing behind me, but you know.
But that's why
Yeah.
there were so many straight rolls, because at some point it just kind of, because there was a lot of
Yeah.
okay, I have two advantages, 3 disadvantages, but I have a straight roll.
Do you just continue making every D&D game Pathfinder?
Oh, yeah.
Oh god! I mean, I'm really happy with the grapple rules in D&D, as it turns out. 'Cause, oh my god! No, the thing is, I was already happy we were in 5th edition when you wanted to dispel magic, because counterspell and dispel magic in Pathfinder are also like.
Anyway, should we get on with it, as
Yeah.
they say?
I mean, I was just talking to Kai while the rest was having a nap.
Yeah.
It's true.
They're having a very long nap.
They
I can have
are.
2
One
naps
could
doing
say
that.
8 hours.
This is also true.
Look, some of us need our spell slots back, and some of us need a full 8 hours.
I can sort of picture Kai spending time taking cats off of Sam's face as they try to snuggle into like his breathing area.
I don't think I could, because Sam locked his door and they're not sharing a room.
That's right.
So.
Oh, but you used to. Oh my god.
I've been
Yeah.
made to sleep on the
Yeah,
couch.
almost like there's repercussions for people's actions.
Oh,
I just
you're
hate you.
Kai's in the
Stop being a bitch
doghouse.
Yeah,
about
it's been 2
no.
days. It's been 3 days. It's been 3 days
Yeah.
in game.
Literal doghouse right now.
Well, Blizzard. But,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
lizard house.
The Lizard House.
No, because you went lizard, spell, sleep,
Oh, true.
doghouse.
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 You all awaken in the morning, semi-refreshed, though some of you still with PTSD.
There's some of you who have just lost their PTC overnight. Congratulations, that's how it works.
That would be a really cool spell, though.
Remove PTSD.
Remove PTSD.
I know a lot of
Modify-
parties
I mean,
who really need
Yeah,
that.
but like modify
I believe it's actually
memory
called
with
therapist.
a
Yeah.
proper application.
Yeah, like no, think. You have a cleric with modify memory and speak with the dead. If they need closure,
Oh, please.
done. If
This party needs
if
more than
they-
24 hours removed.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, we do still have some of those mushrooms.
I lost the whole week and I'm golden.
I lost a whole week and fuck, that's the best thing that ever happened to me.
I think though, if anyone ever
Tavern
managed to
buckle.
make the spell remove PTSD, that would be the richest cleric in adventuring country. That was just
Honestly, we just need to
anyone
stick
from
to
level
the
4 of
taverns.
above would just have a weekly appointment.
That's Sam's end goal now. Just
The
retire
trust
rich.
just wouldn't die. I choked and everything grew back. There.
It can't hurt you anymore.
I mean, it can, but you know, you won't remember it.
Just use enough acid.
Anyway,
So where are you going?
To Leonie's campsite?
That sounds like a question, another
As
statement.
soon as we wake up.
I
Yeah.
have another question. We heard about this sleep dream interpreter grandma.
Oh yeah, no, you
something.
all. By the way, you all had horrible nightmares. I just want to add that in. I'm not going to
I mean,
describe
yes,
them.
that's-
I'm not going to describe them in
course.
detail, but you all had horrible nightmares.
So nothing changed for
so
Sam.
many teeth.
I know
Yes.
exactly what Pris dreamed of, and it's not cute.
Spoiler alert, the dog was outside the room and the dog was inside the
Yeah,
room.
it was teeth all around.
Oh, so many teeth. Anyway, this dream interpreter grandma something. What was her first name?
You don't know. You just know she was called Grandmother She. You don't know if that's her first or last name.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. You head out of Wavecrest towards the small encampment just outside of town. Gracelove's directions are far more accurate than any you've received from weird people living in this weird town so far. And you make it without issue.
That's a first.
I know, right? Should be. You might be a little concerned about how easy it is to find this encampment.
Yeah, we're all like looking to the woods.
Twitching.
It's never this easy.
There is a like banked campfire in the center of the campsite, and there are some pack animals and a really large tent.
Okay.
So who wants to do the talking, or should we all collaboratively do that?
I mean,
Kai, do you want to be a lizard?
Yeah, just Chris, can I? Are you doing talking? Some
I'm
bit?
pretty sure I'll be doing at least a little bit of talking, I'm sure.
All right. I'm gonna make you, according to the spell, apparently splendy like an eagle.
Oh.
You are now looking incredibly sexy, like an eagle.
Thank you.
You have advantage on charisma checks, enhance ability.
Fantastic.
I think I've ever met an eagle I thought was particularly sexy.
I haven't met the right eagles then.
This is true. I mainly meet hawks, if I'm honest.
Alright, and then Kai's going to turn into a lizard and hang out on... probably Chris.
You get a faintly angry glare from Callie.
Actually, yeah, the scarf is also very... I might slip and die.
Yes, you might slip and die on the scarf. This is also true. Also, Callie is just giving you angry side eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably cutting at me. The lizard is going to look at Sam and then crawl over to Welby.
Alright, Welby is carrying Kai.
I mean, if Welby accepts
If
the lizard.
Welby consents.
Do you accept the lizard?
Do that. Who's going to be
Welby.
doing most of the talking?
I mean, I think you and I, Welby, can.
Okay.
I don't know. As long as I think we all approach with open hearts, it'll be okay. But I know Welby and I tend to have a little bit more of an open heart than, say, other people.
Oh.
We should also knock. I think that
Knocking
you know
is
we
good,
didn't
it's
knock in the
polite.
warehouse and we got stabbed. We should be as polite as possible.
And before, I guess, we get there, I should probably cast protection from good and evil on us.
Oh, why?
Look at you buffing before you go in. I'm the proudest DM. This hasn't happened yet.
I don't know.
I'm so
I don't know what you're
proud of
talking about. It's fine.
Look at my baby's all grown up. There's only 3
Nah.
more weeks to go.
That only
Yeah,
means it'll take you one more turn to kill us.
Yep.
That's a bold assumption.
I deny that I'm trying to kill you.
Deny it all you want. You don't have to.
There's the reason I run a lot of games where people know they're dead at the start.
All right. Well,
I'll knock
On a tent.
on a tent.
You hear some dogs barking in the
Dogs
distance, but
barking
no
in the
reply from inside.
Excuse us. Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but is Leonie around?
The guard dogs continue to be upset by your presence, but there is still no response from inside the tent. I will let Chris roll a perception check.
Okay.
Very angry guard
16?
dogs. There is a kind of sort of like bluish light that you can see coming from underneath the tent flap with some sort of almost a frosty glitter.
I will sort of slowly and gently pull back the tent flap if I can to see if I can peek in.
A roll. No, you know what?
I'm
This is fine.
scared.
No, you're good. I know your passive perception. You see a less frost gianty and more night haggy version of the lady you met last night, sound asleep on some furs in the middle of this tent. You do get the feeling there's some sort of like shimmery curtain that hangs in this tent.
Does it look like they're asleep?
Yes, she's breathing deeply and evenly. Her eyes are closed. You do see where the fairy tales got their talk of claws from, because her fingernails are like.
Mhm.
But her hands are relaxed under her head as she sleeps peacefully. A little bit like Wild is doing.
That shimmery thing, does it look magical?
Yes.
Wonderful, I cast a spell magic.
Alright, it has no effect.
Oh.
Okay. I sort of reach out and touch it very gently.
Okay.
One finger.
One finger. As you touch one finger to this, you suddenly find yourself not looking into the tent with the sleeping night hag. You find yourself in a cave furnished with hand-carved furniture covered in furs. Everything's way too big for you. Like, everything's super oversized. It's cold, as you know, you've got almost to expect by now. And if you look behind you, you no longer see your party. You also don't see a door or a tent flap. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
There were tiny protesting lizard noises, but nobody heard.
No one heard the lizard protest.
What did we all see?
You saw Pris, and then you didn't.
Cool.
Yes.
Great. Perfect.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Almost like we
Fine.
failed to look for traps.
Almost like nobody checked for anything until Pris touched it.
Well, I thought there was a trap that was magic, so I cast a spell magic. I was like, I thought it would work.
I mean, certain things can't be dispelled by magic because they're permanent effects made by an item that's nearby. Anyway, that's for
fair.
next week. Because this went really well. Look, you didn't die this week. It's a win.
Yep.
Yes.
We'll
So
go
sad.
around and do quick sign-offs, and then we'll see everybody
I mean, you
next week.
said we didn't die, but Pris might be in the afterlife.
This is true. So before we do sign-offs, I want to quickly do our warm fuzzies. How did you guess? The people who
they're the
make
best.
all of this complete insanity of night hags and mommy issues possible.
Night Hags and Mommy Issues is my next podcast.
I mean, I actually consider that for this week's stream title, but it would give way too much away.
Fair enough.
It might be next week.
That's next week.
Just
might be
censor the
next
word Night Hags, just and Mummy
And
Issues.
mommy issues.
Yep.
All right, let's go alphabetically again. We'll start with one of our OGs, Bel Chavez, L Street Gaming,
L
Street
Gaming.
and of course Rico,
Rico.
Strix.
Strikes.
I already forgotten what it. Deborah instead of Deborah. This is the part where I lied and it's not strictly alphabetical because it's our newest, I think.
How dare you.
Fuzzy. Blessed Ilua.
Blessed Ilua.
Ilua.
Thank you for your continued support. We can only do what we do because of you crazy people.
You're responsible for this.
You are. I
You
hope you
did
feel
this.
bad. You did this.
Yeah.
to
You did this
everyone.
to us.
All right, let's go around and do our sign-offs. Lady Dane, let's start with you.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm Lady Dame, aka Pris. You can find me at the Lady Dame pretty much everywhere that's on the internet. I'm here on Wednesdays for a little bit longer doing the Uncaged thing. I'm also in a podcast called Of Black Glass, which releases episodes bi-weekly. Episode, I believe 7 is coming out this Sunday, and it's things are ramping up and it's very exciting. I am also a late night variety streamer. I stream 9 p.m. Pacific on the weekends over on my own channel at The Lady Dame. I am the host of the infamous Smutty Saturdays, where I'm joined by guests and we read terrible, horrible, no good, very bad smut. I also read aloud books and play chill indie games. And at the end of this month, actually, this Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, I will be running a charity one-shot for Girls Who Code using the Farscape TTRPG system. I've got a really, really great cast for that, including my twin sister. So that'll be a good time. I've titled it Where Did the Party Go? So you know it's going to be a disaster from the beginning. So check that out. It's for a good cause. We've got some cool incentives and we've got some fun incentives and some very cool giveaways. So highly recommend that.
Out of the two of you, which one is the evil twin?
That's a good question. It's outwardly it's me, but like secretly it's her.
Okay. Interesting.
Inside check?
I was about to say, like, does either of you have a goatee?
No, but my hair is dyed red, like a fake red
Oh,
now,
no, it's
so...
you. I'm sorry. You can
Yeah.
pretend all you want. Swapper.
I don't know why that surprised me. I'm Swapper and can be found on Twitter under @Great Simplicity, as well as on Eva Serrate's channel on Twitch every alternating Saturday. Currently it's the 1st and 3rd, where I GM a D&D 5e urban campaign, where currently a zombie outbreak has occurred and kicked the plot to the curb. It's gonna be fun. My favourite moment of the session... Did we do that? That's the thing we're doing, right?
A certain person forgot, but we'll get back to her. While the guard dogs are still very upset by every turn of events.
I think my favourite moment of the session was less a moment and more the end of the combat, which was stop, no, I don't want to stop. Okay, I'm going to make you. No, just pure spite from every direction.
Motherfucking snakes on his motherfucking halfling. Lady Dame, would you like to stage
yes,
your favorite part?
My favorite part was talking to the owner of the Knight's Heiress and getting her full tragic backstory of mom issues. It brought it, and also Sam relating to those particular issues. Like, it was everything I ever wanted, really. It was just a bonding moment for Sam.
Speaking of, let's just go straight to Graham.
Hi, I'm Gramander and I play Samander. I mean, shoot.
One
I'm
day.
Graham. I play Samander on this lovely, lovely show. I'm also known as Graham Crackers with a Z. I stream a lot of D&D and TTRPG stuff. You can find me on my own channel every Tuesday and Friday. Tuesdays at 7:30 alternating for Anarian's Rest, in which I am the DM. And then alternating Tuesdays is Shards of Anarian, which episode 1 starts next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. On Fridays, I play in Goldshine Investigations, which is a 5e homebrew campaign on my channel that I get to play in, which is delightful, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Every other Saturday, I'm on Polished Cryptid, where I play Mavrin Minados, a tiefling sorcerer warlock who made a deal with an aboleth, and surely nothing bad will happen about that at all. Which is also conveniently at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find me on Wednesdays here, and you can find me... Oh, in April, where we are having a host of indie TTRPGs. They'll be DM'd by several wonderful DMs, such as Anik, me. Oh gosh, we've got Greg from Polished Cryptid. We've got, who are some of my other ones?
Don't forget Jen.
Jen Quixote.
Yes.
We've got a few others that are secret that I won't announce. And yeah, that'll be great. It'll be fun. We're doing a whole bunch of games. It'll be fantastic. Outside of that, you can find me on the internet, where occasionally I'll say I love you and give you words of inspiration.
Don't believe him. It's not occasionally. It's like a continual thing. Wild Engineer.
Whoa, my favorite part.
No, we're
of the
skipping you. You
session-
took too long. You like had a 30-second silent moment. You cut into my introduction at the start.
Because I had a burp.
Go on.
My favorite part of the session was definitely the lizard in the cold room. Just hands down no forethought.
Nope. Look, it's
I loved
minus
it.
40. I'll be fine as a
I am
cold-blooded
very
reptile.
wise,
Yeah, okay.
but not
Alright,
very
well.
educated.
Quick, Wild, before the reptiles revolt.
Right. Yes, hey y'all, I am Wild at Wild Engineer on Twitch and Twitter. Aside from here, you can find me on Saturdays on Weave the Tale at 6 p.m. Eastern for Fate of Cthulhu. It's a very fun game where I play an awesome Dreamwalker. And I've been playing 3 different versions of myself in the same game. Yeah, it's very great. And you can also catch me on a podcast powered by the players where we are playing Crossroads Carnival, a fun Depression era game where we play a traveling carnival who are kind of all evil and whatnot. Yeah, it's a great time. Yeah, and my favorite part of the game was not dying and all the awesome damage that Kai Snakes did, yet still did absolutely nothing.
Yay, that leaves me. My name is Anik. You can find me on Twitter at Anikster. If I remember that Twitter is a thing, because I go through phases where I'm a lot on Twitter and then I forgot it exists and then I come back. You can find me here on the next few Wednesdays, but we will be wrapping up the Uncaged campaign soon because some of us have, jobs or something. Just blech. But, food and dice and rent, things need to be paid. So I think we have 3 weeks left, I think we said. We'll see how much we get done in that time. Maybe we have time for a little bit of Q&A. Swapper, for the love of everything, your glasses are literally blue screening me. This is terrifying. Stop it.
I cannot change it.
It's
That is how it
terrible.
is. You will have to live with it.
I'm just gonna look in your direction.
It's like a poker face, but horrifying.
So in addition to Uncaged here every Wednesday, I am one of the DMs for Indie Month. And provided Graham can find me an acceptable number of players for every game, I'm DMing the 2nd, the 10th, that's a word, the 17th, the 24th, and the 30th. And I'm doing stuff from Honey Heist to Ryutama, which I fucking love, to Sunken, where you already know you're dead when you start the game, which I also fucking love. So we're just doing everything that isn't D&D. And then I'm gonna be on Eva's channel a bunch, but we need dates because planning and time zones are just fucking murder. Favorite part? I mean, a night hack with mommy issues. What more do you want? Like, it's been said, but it was also my favorite. I can't lie. Just good times. So come back next week, find out where Pris went, and if without the voice of reason and their walking conscience, Kai and Sam actually join her, or if they just sort of go, yeah, fuck her, let's go off and leave her be. I know Welby cares. I'm not convinced about the other two. So tune in next week and see if Pris is on her own or not.
Don't put ideas into our head.
Yeah,
Like that wasn't what you were already thinking. You're not good people.
Whoa, are you
Fuck
saying
you.
Sam is not a good person?
I'm saying Sam has made questionable decisions.
Sam started this campaign as a good person. It's the
That
DM's
I will
fault
not
that Sam
deny.
went
I
down
will
a
not.
bad path.
You did start as a good person. I will make no judgments on where you are right now.
Fuck you, I'm a lizard. A lizard doesn't have morals.
I will point out that if Sam doesn't join Press, he might lose his clerical powers. Anyway, we'll see you next week. for one of our final weeks of Uncaged. We love you all. Stretch, hydrate. Love your loved ones. You never know when it's going to be over.
Ah, that was slightly sinister.
Well, excuse you. My dad's dying. It's going to bleed through. Anyway, bye.
Still doesn't have to make it sound like a threat.
I mean, it kind of is.
I'll be off on it.